shit. Fuck off. Docs. Chat. To learn out
Gage, how far did you get?
I'm near the end of the fight.
Which mechanic?
Harrow and Hell.
Oh, the headbutt.
Yeah.
See, that shit hits like I think that's not a mandatory tank LB, but I think it's a safety tank LB mechanic.
Safety tank LB, definitely. Assuming the mechanic before is where most groups are heal LB3 and because no one can spread properly.
I'm not saying it's impossible to heal, but it hits fucking hard. Like
Yeah.
Heal,
it's a wild charge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two tanks, both tanks have to be at the front 6 times in a row. They have to heavily mitigate themselves, and the party needs to be heavily mitigated because I was getting chunked for half my HP every hit.
Yeah,
probably more.
Like 40k through shields or something. Like it's really hard hitting.
It's like the new J-waves, I guess.
If it's physical damage?
I could probably tell you, to be honest. When
One
did I
question
see
I wanted
it?
to have, though, the limit cut beams, could tanks immune those? Because if tanks can immune those, you can literally do a YOLO strat and just have a tank eat 3 of them solo and the group take the 4th one. Like, in like pies, like 2-3
It's not. It's not much damage. Like it's.
Yeah.
It's like.
It gives you a dark damage.
It's more for. Oh, it gives you a dark damage, like buff.
It gives you a dark damage down, and I think it one-shots you if you take 2 of them.
Even with immunity.
That's the thing. I don't know if it goes through immunity or not.
Probably does then. Because if
I
you
think
can't
Fox
immune
is
it,
saying it's physical, by the way. So Faint will be nice for that then.
because if you could immune it, you could just simplify it by like party goes to 4, chills there, and then the tanks do 1, 2, and 3, and then the party just does.
I mean, number 1's not an issue anyway. It's melee's on that one, and it's you just stood there. You're already there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
it's always at the front.
Or you could do flip then, I guess.
Yeah, you do 2, 3, and 4, I guess.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not
If you
just
get there and you want to try it, give it a bash.
Yeah, and it's not just like I'm not saying the mechanic's not doable with that strat, but if we could brain dead it with that sort of thing, then either. But I guess it depends what strat you want.
I mean, the only problem I've seen on that mechanic, like it is pretty brain dead already, is 3 to 4. I don't know, like
One across the room.
Yeah, if it's diagonal from one another, it might lock in on one tank and they get yeeted. They can't live basically, or they kill people in the party because they're crosses.
They can spawn opposite each other as well, can't they?
So like yeah. There's difference.
You have to do them diagonal, which is awkward as shit already.
Yeah, the diagonal one has killed a tank almost every single time, I think.
Okay.
Because it locks in, because it's fucky. So I don't know if we want to do a diagonal pushback instead of a straight back, because PF just does straight back for simplicity's sake. It's not like the death causes any issues after. You can still do every mechanic after if the tank does die. Like,
oh wait, so you mean like? I mean, we should do a straight back up the column if we can.
So it's 3. It's 3 pushes back, and then there's the other ones are diagonal from the 3 as the tanks are running across to go to the 4, because that's their actual tower, which they soak solo.
It's hard to get there in time.
It's if one tank crosses over and the other tank's too late, it's very tight. Like, I don't know how it locks in and like what the specifics are, but it sometimes just locks on one tank, and that one tank gets yeeted because both of them face towards it. They then have to obviously face it out at the arena so they don't kill anyone in the arena.
that potentially where you'd modify the strat a bit then and do
Yeah,
tanks 1, 2,
You do-
solo 3, and then ranged 4 or something? You modify it a bit so that the range just go sit on 4 the whole time, and then tanks do 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, tanks do all of them.
Oh yeah, shit.
But you could do tanks solo 3. I think, could you? No, you couldn't because they get a debuff.
Yeah.
Even if they are sat behind on 4.
If I had to guess, I would say, because I've not seen any group do that potentially with the tanks involving and just kind of Mario Karting around. I'd imagine it's like the busters in Golbez, where when you just get 3 stacks, you just die no matter
so.
what.
I think that's why they give you a stack. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's easy regardless. Just if you get the 3 to 4, just pop sprint. Just always save sprint for 3 to 4, and just try
Which
it.
one?
the
Turrets,
laser beams,
limit
the
cut
heads.
turrets in E10. E10.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, it's a cool mechanic, but it's pinball mechanic.
The head looks like Ryuk from Death Note.
Yeah.
The creepy thing is, if you look at it from the side, you see like the really extended neck. Blech.
Do you know what I wrote in my Death Notebook today?
Cool.
name?
Cocky.
Cocky toss. Let's kill this motherfucker.
I think Gage is gonna write yours if you get tanks then, so.
I mean, we
why
found
you
out
need-
I can
that's why
actually
you need
live it
tanks.
if he fucking
Yeah,
provokes, so...
We don't even need 2 tanks for this fucking fight. Header just shirks the second aggro. Just he turns on a stance for like 2 GCDs, turns it off, and then shirks Gage for the busters.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do my portrait, man.
My portrait worked.
Um,
Yay.
Oh,
I
fuck
think
do I
there's
do this
any
fight again?
questions tonight, right? Are we all caught up and feeling good?
Yeah, we just bought.
Make sure you got food on.
Give me a
Hot
second.
pots.
iPod on the 2-minute window, excuse yourself.
But wait, just before we pull, I just want to clarify for Chimeric again. So like, we're gonna save the walls here on Chimeric suppression. You wait for the jump. Stand here, just a tiny bit in, just in case. So if it's front, the boss
Yeah.
is gonna jump. You'll take 1 step to the wall, wait, and then it'll cast kick, and then run through. If you stood here and it's rear, you get jump, you run through straight away. But if it's front, it's 100% certain you just stand still or take a step back. Do not move.
Can I also suggest an adjustment to what markers we use? Can we just use 1 and 2? Because I think people looking at
that's what I wanted
3
to suggest, yeah.
is completely fucking them up. Every single time. Like, I
use
say every single, we've
delta
seen
as
it like
you
3
want.
times, but like, yeah. So we just
The
make
group
D
goes
north.
to.
Group goes to
Yeah.
D.
Yeah, group goes to 2.
1 goes to 1.
Yeah,
No,
D.
not 2.
Yeah, I meant D.
D,
They
yeah,
go to
yeah.
D. Group
Yeah.
goes D and 1 to 1, 2 to 2.
Yeah.
3 to 1, 4 to 2.
So what's before that again? So it goes
Meteors,
knockback
Charybdis.
plus, so it goes Charybdis, but then it goes knockback into
Pairs.
Mario Kart.
quadrants, right? But then is there what? There's like a buster or something before it. Wait, let me just get my thing here. I was
So a
trying to look
Protean.
this up. There is dodge floor AoEs, the pairs there are. Okay, there's a raid ride. So yeah, during that raid ride, we'll just make a call. New
Yeah.
north is D, and we'll turn the boss to D then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so we're not doing south 3 and 2 anymore?
1 and 2. So 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2. Really straightforward.
So the group is west.
D.
Delta. Yeah.
We just call markers, just listen to the calls, and just do what the calls say. And you can't fuck it up.
On a bet?
Man, the previous was easier,
Is
but
that a challenge?
No, it's literally the same, Coco.
it's not because I look south. Like I have my.
Wait,
You know how
all you
our
gotta do
cameras are
is
facing
turn.
north right now, and like fucking number 1 goes left because they're not brain dead, and number 2 goes right because they're not brain dead, and I don't see why that needs. Like now
One
I
go
need
to
to
one.
turn my
One.
camera again, and then 1 is going right, and now 2 is going. I don't know. It's fucking.
But
You're
you don't
turning
need
your
to turn
camera
the
90
we're
degrees.
We're gonna face the boss to Delta anyway, so you'll
Yeah.
be behind the boss. Your position will be exactly the same. It just makes the
They're
call
still
out so
flipped
confusing.
though, because I have the boss north of me. That's how I know whether to go left or right.
Yeah,
with
but
them,
wait,
now
which
it's
one
the
is north?
opposite.
We're gonna face the boss to Delta. You're gonna move to Bravo, and you'll be exactly the same as the old mechanic.
No,
Except
because 1 is going
1
to
and 2 are
1.
flipped.
Yeah, they're
We
flipped.
changed
It's
oh, yeah, but it's 1 to 1.
it's 1 to 1. If you get a 1 marker
Yeah.
above your head, you go to the 1 marker. Like, it's less thinking this way.
I can understand. Honestly,
There was, because there was
they were
people,
more
two
confusing.
people
Yeah.
running a 3. A lot. And I'd rather cut that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, number 2 is running a 3.
We should pull.
Let's just give it a try.
Yeah.
Like, I say that as personally, I was being a bit confused. I have to think extra about 1 and 2, because 3 and 2 just.
Early pull, ding dong.
That
Okay,
was me.
This is
Send
the
them to
kill.
the gulag.
I feel like I'm sniffing it down. So.
We will save. Good law.
Sniffer.
Sneak it. Get into your pairs. In. Holding position. Out. And pairs out. Cardinals. Into your pairs and cardinals. Front is safe. Out and stay out. Right putties. Right.
Bro, I literally forgot to provoke back, but it's fine.
Graveyard and then next cut.
Do you know if he's alpha?
Oh, I am not on the right side.
6 take tower. 8 take tower.
8 take tower.
And you can carry on, Jim.
2 get ready. Defamation away.
He's in the grave.
Stop mine, is it? Vortex last tower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was running the wrong one.
Yeah, it's 6824.
And I might be my
I
first one.
can't believe I made it back to that spot. Oh
Yeah,
my
I know,
God.
right?
God, I did
You
not
were
have that.
sprinting.
I should not have made it that close, but live and learn.
Into your pairs. Out. Protein position. In pairs. Right. Cardinals. Into your pairs and cardinals. Front to safe. In. Right parties. And then raid right. Look for the 1 and 3 orbs.
Tune off his delta.
6, get ready to soak. 6 soak. 8 soak. Group swap. 2 soak. 4 soak. Start looking towards A and get ready for buffs.
Protein.
Keep going.
I'll get done.
There's only a raid right coming soon.
I see that.
You have it here.
drop it at the start.
Yeah,
My immune is gonna wear off. Thank you.
Just meteor drop next. You don't.
Give her help when she's up.
I don't have missionary for this.
Paddles up.
Okay.
Tanks can heal us to B.
DPS to Delta later. Swap.
A is safe. And middle after the middle spot.
Big raid.
Oh, I thought I sounded.
Obstacle from Sue. Should be top window as well.
That's the coming up.
Oh my god, that where?
S. Ow.
Red white.
Healer LB. Pop yourself first up. Nice. Base it to Delta. Base Delta.
Macro's up.
Listen to the calls.
Once it jumps, run through. Just run through it after it jumps.
Come back now.
Go. 3 out. Pause and move.
Already done.
That's it? Okay.
In.
In.
Good.
Buffs in 20.
Raid wide.
If you didn't pot last window, make sure you pot the next one.
Can you hurt me?
S.
Yeah.
There's
In.
I can heal this.
Yeah, pump DPS as much as you can, yeah. Raid wide.
Red white.
Come on.
Proteins. Out. Infestors. Away from the tanks. Yes. Out.
My shit's so drifted.
Nice, we got it.
Red white.
Good job.
Good shit.
It was a messy one, but we got there.
That was the blood. I just got
King!
the-
The assassin!
I got to the wrong side of the.
Oh, good man.
Hey,
Okay.
wait, let's take a picture first.
Yep.
Oh, I can't glamour my pants inside here.
Yeah, sorry.
That's alright, mate. Kills the kill.
Alright, we get one of each accessory. Yay. Yay, loot changes. Gage is gonna need it sometime to melt.
So Choker's me and everything else is Gage.
Oh, right, Gage doesn't need everything in this. Yeah. Let me just do a emo. There you go. Everyone do sit or an emote.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I stand with my partner. I have massive trust in this man now. Don't know what was going on wrong last tier, but he's very consistent this tier, Ben.
It was me.
All I'm saying is Ben and I managed to dodge from fucking west to south for the last fire stack and we didn't die and didn't get hit.
Yeah. We got assassinated by a certain
very
woman.
sweet.
I looked wrongly, and then I was like, ah, shit.
You
then
walked
I
into
tried to
how
run
many
west.
AoEs before you tried to get to...
Huh?
I think you ate 2 AoEs before you fucking...
Yeah, because I didn't make it. I didn't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it because I looked
Twice,
wrong.
yeah.
I thought the one was like short, so I just popped living dead.
I love Jade
Was-
fucking sitting on the floor, man. It's always so
Noodle
good.
stopper.
You're gonna get what's it called again when you sit on cold for too long?
Urine.
Cold bass?
No, what's it
No,
called?
that's the word for it. I don't know.
UDI.
UTI.
No, UTI or whatever.
Urinary tract.
Urinal.
UTI,
yeah.
it's not that.
Are you talking about hemorrhoids?
No, if you sit on the cold floor too long, you get like an infection in your urine ways. What's it called? Urethra.
Oh,
No, you
only
don't.
we could kill a
Yes,
bot.
you do. You
Somehow
do.
turn it into a hemorrhoid discussion.
Don't fucking tell. You do.
I've never in my life heard that sitting on a cold floor gives you a
It does.
urinary infection.
It does. It can.
Right, well I defer to your better knowledge.
Some people are way more like sensitive.
Oh
to
yeah,
it than
women are
others as well.
more prone to it because we have shorter ways. Shorter ways, I say.
Girlfriend's like, give me your hoodie. I'm like, why? And she's like, 'cause I'll get a UTI if you don't. I'm like, okay.
What?
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, fucking get me out of here. Fucking,
Yeah.
fucking limit code.
Spider-Man
Okay.
to kill.
Oh,
Oh well.
Let's look at the pass.
it's
Let's
not
fucking not.
assassinated.
Assassinated.
183. Age got
Oh.
76. Everyone else is sad.
Well, it's just so typical. The first time I mess up proteins is the one we kill it on.
Who cares? It's
Yeah.
prog.
What even
Yeah, but
happened
so
in the middle of that
difficult.
pool?
He just
Stood
just
with-
To the
see
wrong
me
side, he
and
tried
they-
to
Yeah.
stand on my spot.
I went to the wrong side of the D marker, yeah. Also,
Oh, right. It's a loot.
What's
is
the
it-
enraged? Is it 9:30?
9:50
10
something. Yeah.
Yeah, 10
We
minutes.
had so
We,
much
we had
time.
so much time. I looked at time when all the mechanics were going off. I was like, I'm not even going to tell them. There's no point. Like, we've got a minute by the time we're at like 4%.
had a nice hero LB3 though. Yay.
Okay, I need.
Oh yeah, that was also the
skills.
hero LB3.
I need the
Yeah,
skill.
some groups are killing it like 8 minutes 20. It's like the fastest kill I think I saw.
Well, you got all the loot. I left. I didn't see.
Age got 3. I got 1.
Is it 3 books for an accessory now?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Let me know when you're melted, Gage.
Wait, I'll just be right back.
Yeah,
What
nice.
do I even need again from accessories?
Are we just staying M1, M2 for the entire tier, yeah? Might as well, right?
Yeah, if you want. Which
It
were
doesn't-
you?
it doesn't-
I don't even remember.
I'm M2. It doesn't change really
You were
that
two?
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need...
Not in this
shotgun
fight, anyway.
bridges.
You have a set job for the entire fight, and then that's it.
It's just this the
It
spreads
might
all
look
the
so
on the left.
fun.
Yeah.
Spider.
Yeah. If it's partners, you end up going onto a different platform, and that's it. The
Yeah.
only thing you have to
I'm
think about.
still with Ben though.
Yeah,
I assume Ben is off tanking has him anyway.
I don't know what that means, but I'll be on the right.
Yeah, I'll be with
Well, then
Ben.
you're
You'll be
engaged.
with. Yeah, he's with
Header.
me. You'll be
I'll
with
be
Header.
left tank.
I need materia. Where is my materia? There it is.
But the
The only
tanks give
time I
away
should
range,
really
just
go to the
Eddie
left,
was last fight.
right side is like when I do the tower that leads me to the left side.
Yeah.
Or if we get tethered to the right thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Fucking dead material, what the fuck?
Is it just tanks that swap parties then?
Oh, what?
No.
No, you might get tethered to the one on the other side. It depends on which thing you get tethered to.
Oh,
No, I just think because Header was stacked with us last fight, right? So I thought you'd be with us.
And there's a lot of party stacks, but also role stacks in this fight. So it won't just be like party stacks. There's quite a lot of role stacks depending on what debuffs you get.
Did I get an answer though?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Header was stacking with my group last time, which was me, Gage, and Aki. Is that different now? Do you want to the other side?
She
I don't think
wasn't-
there
Send
is.
with us now.
There's no light pie stacks in this fight. I don't
I'm
think,
not in
right?
your group.
There's only the one with at the start, right, with the
With
I
the
guess
spider
it's-
webs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm gonna swap the go.
That's role based though. I think.
It's
That's
role
like-
based.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
it's always one. Was it always one healer? Well, one healer or tank gets in one DPS.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's no like mixed light pie stacks, so it doesn't matter like which side.
Yeah,
they're
it's
basically,
mostly
like,
spread positions that's important in this fight.
all the
Yeah.
stacks in this are role based, so the
Yeah.
formats at least.
I'm just gonna go R2 with this one because me and Gage have got like a strat for black mage stuff going on.
What?
So he's gonna
Right,
like
what?
anchor in a certain position for me to like AM and stuff. So I'm just gonna be on Gage's side.
Bran, which one do you want? I'm fine, whatever.
I mean, I guess I'll go H2 for consistency.
Yep. That's healer one. I would take my tower to the northeast. No,
Let's chuck
yeah,
a direct
northeast.
in. Wait there.
Well, at least based on this thing. So if I understand this right, if I don't have the tower, I would be in the west group.
What?
On the first picture in the raid plan thing you posted. The picture has the H1 with the tower in northeast. So if I don't have the tower, where would I be?
The rear plan, let me just look. Let me open it up.
Don't
The
do
first,
that.
the
I'm
first
assuming
page.
in the tank healer.
Yeah, the first picture.
Yeah. All tanks and healers are on the left, unless you get the tether. All
Yeah.
DBS are on the right, unless you get a tether. You get tethered to an ad, you obviously have to cross over and do the other ad.
Just checking my H1 positions.
Those players who do debates as well will also be the ones to break the webs.
Some top middle for pillar.
Yeah, remember to break the web so the people die.
Left.
And for the people stacking, don't stand on top of each other or they can't be broken.
You said you were H2, right, Brent?
Yes, I'm H2.
Bro, can you go R1 for this fight? Thank
I
you.
must be on the left then. Just remember that there's a big raid wet at the start, so use your mitigation.
Anyone got any
Jet Mark,
imported
is it?
Mac? No, I don't do it on this character.
It's a bleed I use, I'm definitely gonna use macro.
I can ask for markers in a sec.
Remarkers I know I'd like are the ones like on these islands here, like one on here, one on the
Yeah,
right.
at the back of the run, yeah, 100%, yeah, they're getting put there.
Three of those.
Do you know how, like, does the tank towers do a lot of damage?
We do a bleed as well.
Yeah,
Are
we
we
have-
okay? Okay.
I think I'll be shadow walling, Oblation, TBNing them.
Maybe I'll...
At least the first one.
Which one do you think I should put my stuff on? Ben?
Just pick a tank and then always heal that same tank for the entire fight. And then Bran can do the other one.
Because we're
Yeah,
both matching cooldowns for most of it, so we'll be taking
Yeah.
more or less damage really.
Okay, I'll take header, you take Ben.
Yeah. We'll heal Ben since I'm also healing him in there.
Apparently you don't need waymarks for anything in this, so just stick them wherever you want.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
copy what Zeno has in his video.
Somebody got one here, or A, or just something.
Are the light parties the same?
Wait, is that too close? No, it is there, right? One here. I think one here.
Do it on the diamonds, probably.
Yeah.
You know, POV is kinda shit if you're a DPS.
What do you mean?
Or I guess you don't really do much in the middle, you're just DPS.
Oh,
fight's
I can't
extremely
read what
fixed.
Stino's got in his video,
Yeah.
so if it's wrong, sorry. It's just
No,
not-
it doesn't matter what the markers are. They literally.
Yeah. They just indicate positions, I think.
We made a little tree.
I think the only one it's
The only
kinda
ones
good
that
for is
matter
the
are
one where you
these.
get knocked back to
It's
hit- yeah.
these. No, it's not the knockback. It's the placement of the webs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And they're basically the first people drop them behind, like here. It's on this.
No, you can drop them on the marker.
Wait, even the
But you
first
can
one?
actually.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because
the
it
first
crosses
one's
over.
good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No idea. Just the second, because I was thinking the second one.
You
But
basically all you have to think about is you have to link up with these,
Yeah.
and because this hits here, it links up and makes a path. As long as these two hit each other, and so on and so forth, it creates a full link, and then links all this together. That's all it is.
Fighting games.
It's the same for when you have to do the tank ones. You just have to actually be touching the AoEs on the two things to the side.
Yes, they have to overlap.
Yeah. So you have to get as close to
Just
the edge as possible. No fucking standing just
like,
AFK. And, like you have to actually
The
make
opposite
sure
of
you.
Inception. Into
One more thing I wanted to ask. The way you get doomed is defensible, right? Is that just if you're like hit by an AoE you're not supposed to?
Yes, that's
So,
the
like, actual
that's
doom stuff that
the
happens.
the shit. When the towers go off, they spawn a thing that's going to do either a dynamo or a chariot, and it's an in or out. Sorry.
Okay,
And if
Bran,
you get hit by
someone
the AoE, you get a doom.
Bran, if people get doom, I'm just gonna take from top to bottom and you take bottom. Right to top.
Okay.
Did he inside? Yeah, you do.
Just pull testing while we talk.
Oh, you can literally kiss him.
That's just.
Yeah, we should just pull it.
Oh, it needs a box.
Yeah, just go. Don't jump.
Wait,
Oh my
already
God,
gone.
guys.
gotta get the 16 full second macro.
Just chain pull for now. Don't even do a countdown. Don't care about your openers. Okay? That's fine.
Not pops,
Yeah, that's
though.
fine.
Always.
Yeah, no pops. No.
No, pop.
What do you mean no pots?
Pot if you want. I don't give a fuck about no money.
Do I need to be second aggro for this fight?
I don't think so.
You grab first phase, Jeff. So that AoE.
Right.
If you want me to do it, I've got plenty of.
I need another
wait-
pull to tell you if I can or not.
Okay. I can do it though. Like if.
No, let me just check it after the next pull.
Yeah.
Right out slightly so you can see if you're tethered.
DPS right, supports left. If you get a tether, pay attention.
Do a tether.
Go to the front where you tether to. Right, we're dead.
Oh, and face it out, yeah?
Face it.
Yeah, you
Alright,
face
I'll
it
show you. I'm gonna pull instantly,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna show
I see
you.
the
You
picture. No, I see the picture.
can see them markers. That's where they spawn. Okay. You just need to stand in front of it here.
Yeah.
If it's this one, obviously. Yeah.
Other screen, I'm kind of doing that. There's a healer one on the right.
It's random.
On the left.
It's random. You can get either one. Yeah. Okay. And then once you've done the AoE, you have to break the webs between people. Don't forget that, because they will just die. It is quite quick as well.
Oh,
And
the
they-
tether people break the web.
Yes, yeah.
And I'll take the right hand side.
Wherever you're tethered to, you take those webbed people.
Oh, that side.
Daniel, tethered? Dan.
Oh,
You have
wow,
to
that's
face
quite-
it, die straight south.
You need to free us.
Oh, watch.
They're dead.
So just a straight forward from the tower.
Yes.
Because yeah, that's not what's on the diagram. That's all. Diagram's pointing. in.
That was way too far as well. Anyway, even if you were, some people do slightly, but that was way too far.
How do you guys want to do those circles? Because on the picture, it's in a left, middle, right, like in that horizontal line. But do you guys just want to, can we just stand anywhere? Or do you guys
You can
want to
literally just stand anywhere in it as long as you're literally not on top of someone.
Be on the edge of the circle. Just pick a spot and try and be
Go to the
consistent
edge
every
of the
time. Yeah, exactly. Just pick
Because
a
that's what I
spot
saw in
you're
a
gonna
video.
stand. Yeah, just choose the same spot every time. Just try and be
You can pre-position. Like I can just stand here and then I'm just gonna have to max melee. Like I could just always stand here. And the other person can move, the AoE person can move in a position or some shit like that. And pay attention to your tether.
Further out, Brand.
Nice. Pay attention to
You
your
also,
tether.
Brand, be at the edge of the AoE as well, Brand, because that might be too close. So you always just want to be at the edge of the AoE, just to give people more room to run through.
So I forget to the left and I just have to cross it.
No,
No,
you
no,
don't
we don't have to
cross. You
cross.
stand in front of
It's
it.
the opposite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going again.
Could we do like a 5-second countdown just to start the fucking recordings, please? Because we're not recording, you know.
Do you just want to set it permanently record while we do chain pulls until we get further in the fight?
Oh, sure. I can't know.
I mean, it's literally 2 seconds of extra hard drive space between pulls at the moment. It's literally just a black screen. Right, I'm going to say it again. Pay attention to your tether.
Edge. Be the edge.
In front of your ad, Ran.
Was I not?
No, you were slightly facing
Oh,
towards
I
me.
also have the
Man, you
break.
didn't break us.
I'll give you special cells.
Okay, my shit's recorded, brother. Let's go.
So just we're gonna pull, but remember you can just if you don't have a tether, you're at the edge of an AoE. If you get a tether, you're facing it direct north from the ad.
Place the stack markers. Max melee as well, please.
Oh, I hate having to reply to the notes. Yeah, I think I.
Wait, if you want to reprisal this instead, then maybe do you want to reprisal
Yes.
this? Yeah,
Go on.
okay, do that instead. Just do the tank stuff.
Oh, I ramparted way too early.
Oh, I'm lagging.
The person who breaks the webs, by the way, gets a massive dodge. I'm just saying that now.
Stand here.
You're big.
Oh, I see.
But we clipped each other, right?
Yeah. Look where Ben is, look where you are. You're too far.
I think Van also
Wait,
did
do
on
you-
the left.
I want to say I pointed this
Do
straight
you
forward. That's
want the stack markers to just stand on like D and B?
I mean, you technically
Yeah.
could, but a melee is not going to. People can hover DB.
So, one thing I want to point out, right, is the tether tower players, it's not a 180-degree cleave, so you can point it towards the corners of the square. It doesn't have to be perfectly north.
The image says to the corner.
But the other thing that Gage said that kind of went over was let's put the staff further out. It was a bit too close then.
I was max melee.
No, on our side. It was
On
too
the right-
close, so I couldn't stand any closer to the thing because the front was
I genuinely want to stack over, like here. Pay attention to your tether.
Keep further left as well. On our side. Like, where I am. So it's perfect.
I think I got hit by the AoE or something. I took an extra hit.
Wait, what?
It's out.
Oh, wait, how do you
Holy
know-
was in.
Wait,
It's
so
called
how do you know
Holy
which
and
one's-
Circle, yeah.
Circle is in. Holy's out.
A circle is a donut shape.
God, that was scary.
I got hit by an extra thing.
You stood at the front of the marker, you want to stand more towards the back. I'll just say that now if you want to use the marker as reference.
Okay.
Sorry, head up.
Save me, Jay!
I died anyways.
Move out of it, Ben.
Yeah, you're going to move
shit.
out of it and he just runs through the poison. Is he mentally okay?
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe.
is he actually mentally okay? I don't even know what the thought process is there. That's
I
just
thought it
dead.
was built instantly. I
No,
didn't realize
no.
it was fucking. I did. There was a week delay between the builders coming. and-
No, the
Whoa.
spider web's got to blow up first, and that's what creates the web. So you've got to move out the AoE, and then go.
Why? By the way, isn't it just easier to put the stacks in the box and turn things away? Because that way you don't have to worry about max melee.
I mean, you could.
We try that. I think it'd be comfy with it.
Alright, fine. So the tethers are going to be stood on the outside of the boss here. They still have to be pretty close. And stacks just in the boss, I guess.
Yeah, stacks is far forward in.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Stacks to go in is fine. So stacks would be like in on the box.
Like where Ben is, you can see where he is,
Where I
yeah?
am. That's the other side as well.
Pay attention to tether,
Wait,
yeah?
they're going in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going in.
Why?
Just do it.
Oh,
way more
man.
comfortable.
Yeah, but for me and Dan, like with Dan.
That's why.
It's... Huh?
You
Oh
can't
yeah, they're running back.
tether to the pillar. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got
You
stuck.
can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
It invulns the tethers, yeah. That's why. There you go.
Okay, well, that strat goes out the window. I'm sorry, guys.
It's alright.
I
Try.
I thought it would be comfier. I mean,
Also, Gage, I don't think I can cover this because that feint is gonna wear
Yeah.
off. So if you wanna swap them around.
How dare you wait 2
I'll
seconds
do it.
on my
That's
right?
fine.
I'll just get whatever comes up
I
next.
was...
I'll do the tank buster.
Samba
Not this one.
Because we're taking a lot of damage from the circles. You need to admit that.
Might be nice.
Yeah, a little bit.
I do the Yeet tank buster G because it gives a dot as
Sure,
well. That's what I've been doing in PF.
But yeah, just use it for this.
Just pay attention to your tethers. So where I've been putting it is this corner of the marker here. I'll move.
You need to go straight into the yard. You need to be...
Oh yeah, you.
Alright, I've literally just told you where I stood.
Both are like on the inside corner. What if both are on the outside corner of the
Okay,
market?
don't pull. When I
Right.
first asked about this, I was told I can point it straight forward. I'm pointing straight forward, it's killing us. We can't point it straight forward.
You can.
You can't.
Right,
You're just
listen.
you need to be closer
Here.
to the ad. You need to be
Here.
on top of the ad.
This corner of the marker here. Same for the other side.
Yeah.
This corner of the marker here. Straight forward. This corner of the
Oh
marker.
yeah, because
So yeah, the further you are from the ad, obviously the bigger the cleave is. You need to be next to the ad cleaving to not hit the other guy next to you. That's what's going to be.
Yeah. You say, get the fuck away.
I'm going to repeat it one more time, and I want you to look. This corner of the marker. Yeah?
But you honestly
You can literally stood on that corner of the marker.
that's where I stood. That's where I
I
stood.
was here, look, facing out.
Yes, exactly.
No,
That's the point. This corner
Yeah,
of the
and I
marker.
died.
This
Yes.
corner, Coco.
Look at our characters, please.
Like this corner.
Oh, you mean with the tether?
Yep.
Okay, I thought you were talking about this after the...
Oh yeah. Okay, I was wondering why this didn't look like what it was supposed to
That
do.
should be you building a bridge to save us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so how do you build a bridge? You need 2 people on the right and 2 people on the left.
The 2
Yeah.
tanks will get the webs, and then 2 people go to the tanks to like tether them together.
Yeah, I think I saw that on a video. So the tanks go on the outside, and then the DPS I saw go on the kind of the edge, just touching it to like literally make a bridge, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So, just again, this corner of the marker. If you have a tether.
This way.
Yes, correct. And the stack needs to fuck
Brand
off.
you have a tether? Brand you have a tether?
Oh, my bad. Didn't see.
Yeah, just try to keep yourself spread a bit, so you can see if you get the better or not.
Yeah.
No, this boss got hands.
Dan, is there any chance you could maybe pre-position, like, not the ideal position for the stack to go?
Yeah, no. But good.
Yeah, that's something like that looks a little bit better, yeah. It's just that, I was worried about us being too close if you don't get it.
I think I'm just gonna stand in the center of it, and if I get it, I'll just stay still, and if I don't get it, I'll slide upstairs.
Yeah, that'd be ideal as well. Whatever works.
Put it on there.
Just where you were pre-positioned is like exactly where you want the stack to go.
Well, you can just put it here if you melee. Like where I am now. It doesn't have to be back there.
Yeah, it might have just been the one pull I tried, but I killed Aki.
Oh,
when I
maybe.
tried to be in front.
Don't move last second like that, right?
Oh, we did make a triangle.
In.
It's not about making a triangle, I think you're just too close to each other.
Yeah.
Because you can be in a line. People are doing line strats and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just being far enough apart, I think. I don't know actually.
Wait, why
know
am I not landing on the platform?
You have to position
Too far
yourself.
out.
Yeah.
You have to be like
Oh,
half.
you actually have to. Oh my
Yes.
god, I did not know that. I did not know that.
I'll save you.
Did you go for a vacation over the edge?
I'm provoke Ben,
I
please.
did not know.
Provoke Ben, please.
Oh yeah,
Ben.
yeah, got it. Oh, I stood more fucking.
I did so that.
Did you
Yeah,
have
it's
to be
over.
like?
This back right.
Yeah, this is
I have to be
And,
the far right in my tower then.
On the picture on the channel.
Diagonal.
So basically, wait, let me use a mark.
I
So
did actually not know that. If
So
not, I would
aim
have
your-
typed it.
if C is your tower, you want to be like halfway between the edge and the middle, like here. You do.
Okay, so I'll be like here because I'm on the right
The
tower.
diagonal.
Diagonal towards your tower, though, right? Because
Like
if C
this?
is your if C is your tower on the right, say if you're literally here now and you're
Yeah.
running to C, you want to be here, like halfway between the edge.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're.
Like,
Do
let's say
it based on what
One
she's
piece,
doing.
one.
She's taking the
Pretend-
D tower, right? Do it based on hers so she knows which way to fucking get knocked.
I'm going to B tower.
Just
You're gonna
going
be?
C.
Oh, right, fuck.
C. So you'll be stood like here, and from the center, you'll be stood like diagonal towards your tower, halfway.
Okay, like this.
Yeah,
Towards
like
your ledge, you
Okay.
mean, not tower.
that.
Stop saying tower.
Oh yeah, before towards your edge, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I think I get it.
quick one then, Coco. Yeah, on that picture.
On the-
just look.
On the tool, yeah, it's just you guys link the toolbox, and I'm following that, and on that the fizz is on the right, and then Cass is on the left. So
Which one are we following then? Because I was following the right plan.
Red
I
plan.
don't know, man. There's obviously
Lovely
too
guys.
many because
The toolbox
I
is a
posted-
reference.
Yeah, please don't think that's the actual strat, just we can
The
decide
toolbox.
between ourselves.
The toolbox has been linked because it tells you literally every single mechanic in the entire fight. And it's just a reference to see something in pictures and words. The raid plan is just the main mechanics.
where's the? Yeah, what are we referring to?
The raid plan.
I'm just going to ask as far as the right plan goes then, Coco. If I get the R2 spots for the towers and you get R1, and then for the spreads that come after, can I get the R1 spots? Because it's a lot further for the R2 to move, which is this second picture.
For which number 8?
For number 4. So I'm talking about number 3 and number 4.
Yeah.
So if number 3, I get the R2 spots, you get R1. But for number 4, can I get R1 and you get R2?
Number 3, I'm R1, yeah, and number 4, I'm R2.
At the back, yeah. It'll be at the very, very back edge
You want to be
here.
at the front?
Yeah, because we're going to have to move to the side platforms after that. So it's going to be a lot more movement for me to go from the back to the front and then to the side. Yeah. I think it's also the 2-minute window there, so I can put my ley line set on our one spot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got done.
Yeah, one thing I noticed that bullheader, I stood in the fucking bridge after it is being built, and it's stuck because you have to run away from the thing after dropping
Yeah.
it. Built.
Yeah, it's an AoE will, yeah.
I literally did not know that you have to aim yourself though. That I totally missed when I looked at
Yeah,
shit.
it's not a fixed knockback.
Ourselves.
Oh, that makes it even more fun.
Do you want the inside gauge or do you want the outside? I can't tell.
I just stand here while I'm doing mechanics. Just while I'm doing my opener. It doesn't really matter. I can move, but I mean... I'll stand over here to start if you want.
tangled morsel awaiting death.
I'll get for it.
Oh, I'll correct you guys too.
In.
Wait.
In.
I'll give you special cells.
Wanna just try it?
Well, that's okay to drop down.
Does anyone know where was the
Oh my god, you're aiming like for a hole in one going to the end. You're in, yeah. I aim to get close on the platform, you get fucking over the gap over to the far side. Holy shit.
Another question.
does anyone know where in the plugins? I think it was called something that simplifies things.
What?
What are you trying to simplify?
Yeah, you have to be
Simple
more
tweaks,
specific.
yeah.
That's not simplifying
There
anything.
was.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I found it. I wanted to disable click targeting because I keep like sometimes clicking and just like targeting off the boss, which just stops my GCDs.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
You will go no further.
This boss is so awesome.
You just said the boss is awkward to move.
Do know.
It's kind of silent.
Roughly 7,000.
I think it's excited to hear the P11 music.
Oh, I got music turned off.
How dare you.
Yeah, 9 and 10 is a bit goof.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Nice.
Humpy as well. I don't
Down
think
to
you
the
when you got it tonight.
Okay, yeah, line works fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Out. What?
Slightly outside the hitbox.
That was.
Can I just reposition down like
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I went too fast. Okay, you're close.
Oh, yeah, same.
Wait, did you go as well?
Oh wait, I shouldn't have jumped.
No, don't jump. Ever jump. Don't ever jump.
I feel like you can't be too close to the middle then. I think the closer we are to the middle, to our
Just-
side, then...
Just do halfway between the edge of your tower and now. And then diagonal.
That's where I was.
Position Coco, because you
Yeah.
have to watch
well if we get it.
I
I
need
mean
2
there has
seconds, let me
always
use
been
the bathroom.
death there.
Did we both fall off at the exact same time?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, wait.
I'm always on the right side pin, by the way, to make the bridge burn, if you get the thing. Just for reference.
Oh, for AM? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm gonna pre-position it too, and if I get the thing, I'll just AM to you. Fine.
You know on the plan, number 5, Dan, me and you on the right, you're like on the bottom, I'm just slightly to the right of you. On shot 6, I'm all the way over to the left. Have I got to go there straight away, or is there something in between?
There's stuff in between.
I feel, Heather, we can be on the middle essentially, and we're fine. Like I was halfway between. And
No, I think I've been exactly in the middle. I think like if this is just here, like kind of diagonal and in the middle of it.
Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, exactly.
No, not
yeah.
middle of the tower, but like in the middle, like what the fuck do you call it? Like you have the middle of the circle and then you have the edge of the circle. Like the middle
Yeah.
between the edge of circle and
The middle of the radius.
middle.
That's
Yes,
where I was.
yes, the middle of the radius.
That's where I was that point. I got overshot.
Yeah, but if you're in the middle of the radius and then slightly diagonally, I guess.
Oh, diagonal. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it increases the distance. Okay, yeah. Maths.
Jump.
Dude, I just had maths today at uni, so I'm fucking ready.
You could technically go to these other platforms and start the battle from these.
Yeah, we'll...
If you're willing to just heal everybody at the start, but why would you?
Wait.
That was a blow up.
Just like a weird thing, I think it doesn't work like this, but if you like elusive jump to like jump over to the platform on the side, you still get the dot thing from the power.
Back. Welcome back.
Because it's going through it.
Wait, are you asking me something?
No, I mean like in general, like if you use the elusive jump to get up the other side, you still like technically walk through the puddle, right?
Yeah, that's how it always works.
Yeah.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady Adina's power. A tangled morsel.
With a shield before this as well.
That didn't register. Sorry.
In.
Oh, it doesn't kill you though.
Okay, yeah, we like that diagonal strat. It's good. It's good.
Wet like unto chains.
I like that for left time too. Like they don't make you get down time.
Touch it.
Out.
Yeah, you're not close enough, Aki.
I must
Yeah.
Towers.
over all.
Rescue her. See if we can rescue over the wall.
I mean, she should just walk through. She's a tank. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to be like super close to the puddle.
Yeah, yeah. You have to hug the wall.
They
Okay.
need to slightly overlap.
I thought it only had to hit the actual tower.
No,
No,
they've
no,
got a
they need
link.
to slightly.
Where do we stand for that? Is that number 4? Page 4?
Depends on.
So the tower's mechanic.
No, that is page 3.
Tower's mechanic. It can be in or out, and then the towers either spawn a chariot or a donut. The donut looks like laser beams coming from the top. You want to always run to a donut to be safe. Not well, a
Run
laser
to a
beam.
donut, which is
Yeah.
a little
The
spike.
laser beam. No, well, it
No,
looks
laser
like
It has like a halo.
Okay, run one. Okay, cool.
Who's taking
When
front
I-
healer, by the way? Who's taking the front healer tower?
I took it, but
You took it? You take it every time?
Oh, we're talking. Oh, right, that.
The towers. Who's taking the front healer one?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Look at then, just always take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna AM to you. I just want to know who's there.
Yeah, I guess it was with me.
I'm the DLC, bro.
Of Lady Adina's power. A tangled morsel.
So I stood wait on it on this tower and got hit by something.
Whoa, stock marker, calm yourself.
Oh, yeah, that was better.
In.
In.
Well, I've got a dot as well, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
That's what I was trying to say before we pulled, is there needs to be some care on those, because I just died to the bleed afterwards, I got no healing.
Yeah.
Remember to the wall with the bubble.
I was dead right there.
I'm just letting you know, I'm not calling anyone out, Aki.
So like here.
Yeah, that's fine. Now your tower. You can pretty pause your tower.
Then listen to the in or out. Circle in. Sunni
All
is
kinds of-
Spread.
Reds. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah.
You like clear?
You can.
The other side, well,
No, I can't, because of the towers, yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
you'll be on the other side of the header.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's alright, there's nothing you need to worry
You
about.
would be on the
Stack.
right side of that one.
Red marker's ours. And it's massive healing.
Was I not on the right side then?
No, you were
Oh,
fine.
no,
Jill,
you
it was
are,
me.
you
It
are.
was me.
Oh,
The wrong side, Ben.
Oh yeah, fine. Well,
It's rolls.
Oh,
Spreads
you're
then.
too far, Gage. I can't AM to you if you go that far away. You stand
Yeah.
like the edge of the bridge there.
Well, I wasn't anywhere. Oh, you want me to? Yeah, that's fine. Like,
That's the AM we were talking about, yeah.
yeah, but still got
I
to
was
position
spamming it at
myself
you,
after.
It was like invalid target.
I just want to ask about one thing before you call.
Yeah.
So the last time I had the tail thing, I stood on where you told me to on one, on like the edge of it, and
Me-
I got hit by another hit for 33k.
Yeah, it means the other person isn't, or you got hit by the stack marker. The stack markers need to be max melee.
In that last pull gauge, I was max melee though. Like,
But
it's
you can
very tight if you're
you can
standing on that
move it over
corner.
here though, and then the range can move in though, right?
Further right, yeah. Like I'm very far left, and I think our side is very far left when we have it. We're not very central.
Yeah.
So, can we
Just don't
move
flip
that
that
B and D marker then? Do we need those for anything else?
I think it's just reference
don't do
point.
You want to put them here? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
If you
That'll
go
do.
any further forward, you might clip the tail, I think, in front of it, maybe.
Wait. I've been using them as reference of my point.
Alright, put them back then. Just put them back and we'll figure it out. Just put them
Maybe
back.
that was the there. Just remember the front corner ahead of it then.
Just everyone has to be prepared to move.
It's literally one person would move. But
Basically, if you want the reference though, like where I'm stood at the start, this is where I'm dropping it into our side, like right in the corner of the market there. Yeah. And I
If I have Dan repositioning there, that's the problem on the other side. Like,
oh yeah, but if Dan doesn't get it, he moves and you go there.
You take the stack thing like here? Oh, here?
Yeah, just there.
Okay.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
yeah, you clipped header there. Done.
Is that it?
Yeah,
I was on the corner, no?
you were slightly off.
Also that, just so you're aware, if you're a DPS and our guy dies, you can sprint and free us. Just focus on trying to save the run too.
I'm gonna be honest, mate, I didn't even notice. I freed him and then went back to my hot Mars.
But it's not just you two. If a DPS is tethered and gets freed, make it your job to try and look at the other group and freed when someone's dead. Because I've done it a couple of times to DPS.
need to repair.
Let's get further.
Oh, maybe I need to as well. Oh, no, I don't.
Back food repairs, by the way, yeah. Just 10 seconds.
You will go no further.
Oh shit, if I use my one minute tank pull down there, it's not up for the power.
That was a bit great.
It does hit kinda hard, I noticed.
Missing one. In.
I'll get him.
Special cells.
Yeah, but did you stand on that bit thin circle? Never fucking mind.
Like unto chain.
This is probably screwed. You'll be able to get out of it.
We'll go
You-
with it. Oh,
That's not what you want to do if you don't have it.
Nice jump, Jay.
Provoke, please. Yes. The tanks gets heated, you have to wait to see if you've got the web before you start running
Yeah,
across,
that
but
is.
the person who gets the web also needs massive heals, and I mean it is massive.
Yeah, I know this.
Do you want to do a countdown or?
Keep pulling. Just keep pulling.
Yeah. Just someone started with the countdown.
Yeah, because someone said they wanted to repair last one. But they gave it more time.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power! A tangled morsel awaiting death.
In.
I'll give you special cells.
Fit. Thank you. Off she goes again.
Wait to see who gets the web. I'll go across. You ready to heal me?
Heads up. Get take the towers.
I must watch over all life.
Listen for in or out. In.
In.
Get that out sometimes. Oh, I
You
can't.
can't
Spreads.
stand there.
You just have to be further right.
Yeah, you had to be on the right hand side as well.
Give me 2 seconds. Just
To the depths with you.
Wait, you have to break these. He's gonna do that.
No, you don't break those.
No.
No, you just have to be far enough away from someone else.
Yeah.
For those, the melee and the tanks are going to be away in the...
Wait, Dan.
No, I got a spread marker! You actually crit me with it, fuck.
These bars are unbroken.
Hera said she needed a bit earlier.
Yeah.
just looking at Bob.
Are you looking at the tower thing?
Yeah, okay. You see these? I mean, I'm not talking to you as if you got it right, I got it wrong, but you see like these 2 lines? I guess you stand between them. That little thin one and the outer one then.
As in, wait, are you taking a picture?
Yeah.
I don't even see where Zeno is in that picture. Is he in the front right?
You barely see him like underneath the 77, 39.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You see him. You see that like outer line and then the inner,
Like the
like
red...
the thin one.
Yeah. So underneath that, basically.
Between those 2. Okay, I'll try that because yeah, this is such a stupid thing to fuck up on.
Okay, pull it.
Boss's hitbox is also gonna always be in the same position for you if that's another reference point you could use.
Yeah, I thought I had it right, but apparently I didn't.
Boss should go like 4, but it's all falls off the edge.
Does the knockback give you a stun, or can you keep GCDing?
Yeah, airborne.
Whatever you...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use macro on this.
Shields. Oh. Out.
Out.
Special cells.
That thing's ammo on this one. Oh, popping away.
Alright, we're good this time.
Webs like unto chains.
Get ready for webs.
One of you needs to come over here.
We should just always do DPS rides.
I'm just running through.
Yeah. And then we need the bridge.
I'm gonna go left then.
In.
So,
And this will be spread.
for that, everyone should just be loosely spread and try. Everybody shouldn't be claiming a side because then like no one will adjust. Right, just be loosely spread and just solve it logically. If you see someone on your right, they go right, you go left. Simple
But
as
it's
that.
always one DPS and one support, Ben.
Wait, really? Well, they get the second one as well.
Yeah, it's always the webs on one DPS, one support.
I thought it was random.
Just keep it DPS right and sports left then.
I'm
Yeah, but
99% sure that's how it is. If we get a pattern where it's not that, then we can go with your strat, but I'm almost 100%
You
sure
come to me
it's
after this.
one of each.
You should be able to make it one of one control.
Or I guess both
yeah,
of us
but
has
I'm
it.
literally yo-yoing
Yeah.
the whole fight. It was
I mean,
particularly
That's
opposition.
his
No,
range.
no offense to you, but you're out of his range, yeah.
Yeah, I was already there when you said that.
You will go no further.
And after the tank busters, there's no reason you need to be a Narnia as well. Like I'm already pretty but that's after, like, the silk things.
I'm gonna call it out to get ready for the webs, and that's when I want you to start thinking about you might need to go top right. Let's just give it a try this one and see how we get on. Yeah, it'll be you, because if you get the webs, you're always going top right of the room to make the bridge.
Mitt. Just mild mitt, doesn't have to be heavy. So we need something.
I'll just fish my head.
Something forward, yeah. Here's good.
Out. Tank busters.
Special cells.
After this is webs. That is gone. I'm tanking.
I'll throw over.
What the fuck? Okay, sorry, I can't. Sorry. Like, just.
Yeah, it's
It's because
Yeah,
someone
that
was there.
is like.
I would be you there normally, but yeah, never mind, so yeah, fuck it. Scared me when you screamed and I was like, what the fuck?
It was a fucking outburst, not at any of you guys.
I know. Scared? No, like, it wasn't like you upset me, you scared me.
Sorry.
You're so loud.
The spot that I think I just noticed then, Heather, I think we can stand on the. So for me, I think I can stand on the corner of 4 here, and it's fine. So where 4 is, stand on that corner just outside. But on your side, you do 1. So stand on the front left of 1. You see the front left corner? Just stand on that. I think it's fine.
Right, front left. Like if
Front
this
left.
is like
3
here.
about here. Here should be good.
Here.
If you're- Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Just outside.
Fine.
I think it's perfect.
Just. I mean, you're not just not going far enough. Like, just go further out from where
But
you are,
if we do
like
have
where your
something to
normal
reference
position.
on the
But
floor,
yeah,
we
yeah,
should,
that's
right?
well, like, yeah,
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to look for something to reference them on YOLO, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I just noticed that was fine. We'll see. I'll get fucking YOLO'd off the edges.
I think I can heal that light buddy to start with macro alone by the way again. I wanna try it, just give shields before and I'll see if I can just do it alone macro.
there's no reason you shouldn't Kara. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just putting it for me.
Oh yeah. Next is in or out. In. Next is tank busters.
Oh yeah, that's corny. That's all.
There'll be webs after this, so get ready, reposition, potentially build the bridge.
Like unto change.
Towers after.
I must watch over all life.
It's in or out. In.
It's not enough to be in. If there's like 2 of the donut things, you have to be like
Slightly
on
off the other one.
outside.
Yeah.
It's like if there's a donut one in the middle and on the right, you want to go in the middle one, and you want to be on the left-hand side of the donut.
Yeah.
Side gauge.
These bars
And this is rolls, so tanks and healers left,
Left. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it will be spread first.
How do you remember them?
How do you see if it's spread or not?
Different timers.
Ah.
Yeah.
The 1-man is the spread, the 4-man is a roll, a 2-man is a partner stack. You can be any of the 3. You only get 2 of them, but it can be any of the... Wait, it's always a spread, should I say. So it's any of the other 2.
Yeah, spread plus some form of stack.
You got this, Ben. I believe. No!
Is there any
I do have this.
is there any visual tell for the in-out with the dynamos and chariots, or is it just you have to see the chains when they pop out?
Cast. Oh, you mean in out, or do you mean the cast? The cast.
So I'm talking about when you do the in-out, the circle or holy.
I'll give
and
you
then
a
you've gotta go-
tip. If it's in, always run to the edge, unless it's a dynamo. If you see a dynamo as you're running in, just stand in the dynamo, and then if there's another dynamo that you can see in your peripheral, like if there's a dynamo here and here, you just stand a little bit to the right. But if it's
That's
in,
not what I'm asking.
no, I'm not. But like, I'm giving you like an expert tip that will actually just fucking help you. If it's in,
Alright.
you can just run to the wall, and if it's if it's a fucking out here, it doesn't reach this far, so you can just run to the wall. And it's the same for out. If your tower spawns on you and it's out, you can be on the wall. And
No,
if it's not a dynamo,
No, I'm not talking about. What? I think we're talking about 2 separate mechanics, man.
what are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about when he does after we soak the towers.
Yeah.
He does either in or out,
Yeah.
and then the fucking little castles that
Yeah.
spawn. I'm asking,
Yeah.
is there any way to tell what they're going to be before the
Purple
animation
lasers and
starts?
Yeah.
chain and balls. But
Yes.
it's only
Is there
as
any
they're
way-
spawning. That's it.
But before that,
Hey.
I think when they spawn, I think he means like
That's
they
what-
spawn.
I'm asking before they do anything. Is there a way to tell? Clearly not.
No.
I have a quick
Problem
question as well.
solved then.
Are we getting FFRNG, or can that also be out with the towers there? I know you've
Correct,
said
it's out.
but we
Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
There is an out, yes.
we've had it
And
every
out,
time.
out,
haven't
you usually dodge the middle 3, right? Like the.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the back here is not safe, I don't believe, when he does out.
Why? Oh, it does a AoE, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This line here gets cut off. Or something.
So it's either you either dodge front or middle or never back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just go to a wall.
Okay.
Unless there's a dynamo on you. Telling you right now. Go.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, if you can show me mid-pull when we get there.
I
or something,
literally
I'll-
watch
right
me.
now,
Mark me right now, and I'll show you.
we? Okay, now?
You killed 10.
I got to the end, pretty much. The last mechanic, should I say. It's a repeat of mechanics after that, but it's pretty much the last major mechanic. I never said about it. Yeah. But apparently people have been hard stuck on it because people can't spread. Essentially, there's one mechanic where it's... Yeah.
a tangled morsel awaiting death.
You know, out. Out. Tank busters.
The webs after this, you can start to pre-position for webs. DPS will be on the right.
Tank's gone. Prepare for weirdness. I'll cross if I can. Not me. Towers. Gonna get big damage on us because Daki died. Out.
Oh, you've got to be so fast.
But yeah, I can't.
I literally can't get that fucking position right.
So I've noticed so for you, I got the corner wrong. But if you do go to like, I'll show you when we respawn. I think for you.
Just give me the one marker in front of me.
Yeah, I'll do it for 3.
Just
so
move it. Just move it to here. Just move the one marker, I guess.
What else want to do? I have controller issues.
Oh, I can do it.
I don't know what
can
you
do it,
want.
can
I
do
don't
it.
know what you want.
Yeah, you have.
I've been stood here.
About here is good. If you're here is perfect. You don't want to be on the corner, but just slightly off in. And I'm landing.
But diagonal with the one marker.
Yeah, diagonal on the corner. I'm landing like halfway here. I did a bit too close one time, and I landed a bit too far maybe, and I landed very close to the edge. But if you're just off the edge of it, you should be fine.
Right now it's wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
So annoying. I hate it already.
It's probably fucked anyway, Aki. Like, it's just for prog, so don't be worrying about the healing debuff and stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to normally deal with that.
But we actually live these those.
Yeah, you can do one tower fail.
That
long as-
just now I had the web, and I saw you have to shuffle a bit, and I'll adjust for you if I get that. Okay?
No, I'll always move there because I'm standing on the position we want to put the web.
Yeah,
Are we
but you
full?
moved right, and then last minute you had to shuffle inwards, and I
It's fine,
avoided that
it's
by
fine.
making you on the edge. I'll try and adjust for you. See done.
Yeah, I
Like
think
the
we're putting
swipe for the defense, so I know.
we're putting it like slightly further forward now. I think we're putting it where I'm standing right now. I think that's the plan.
I'm actually just always standing.
A tangled morsel awaiting.
It's not been. We haven't died.
Yeah,
So here we go. I'll put. Is this not cool? Or
further forward
why?
because we're not placing it on the marker anymore.
Get ready, in or out.
Out.
But I was looking at the farther the really is now way to tell those castles like early whether you have to whether it's Dynamo or Chariot. It's just rough.
Be
Yeah,
positioned
2
for webs
seconds.
after. No pain, sorry.
That's fine.
So weird.
I'll cross. MNK.
I don't know, man.
Up in your case.
Couple of bathroom.
I'll get you tower gauge.
Okay. Thank you.
Get ready, in or out.
In.
As soon as.
Spreads. I'm gonna die here, so you can run at me.
Are you out of range?
You're gonna be right at the front there as well. I don't know if that would have connected us
2 minutes now.
if I didn't die.
This should be. This is like splits. Like
This is partners
yeah. So
after this.
melees would be left, right, and range
No.
healers would go right.
No,
It's like
partners
parties.
is me and Hedda.
It's like parties.
But we're doing light parties. I thought we were doing just healers move over and tank stay. That's what we were doing.
I wouldn't even see.
I mean,
We could do either, but
So what are we doing right there?
the
What's
raid
difference
plan
in the
quite
picture,
literally
right?
does like parties.
Like we just stack together, so we don't do what the
Slide
raid plan
6 is what it is. It's like parties, man.
That was 5.
It's
That was-
either 5 or 6 in
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
circumstance. We have 6 because there's different debuffs. So if we get the 1-man and the 2-man debuff, we have to do slide 6. If we get the 1-man and the 4-man debuff, we have to do slide 5.
Give me 2 seconds.
Can
Can we
someone
give it? Can
check?
we call it then? Because I'm on
I do.
one side and the other one I'm on the other. So what do you call it? I mean, what does it have a name? I mean, what are you
I'm going to
calling
call what have I been calling it? I don't even know.
Just either call
Light parties or
Roll based.
our
rolls.
players
It's
partners.
rolls. Partners. So what would you prefer? Would you prefer light party? Does that make sense in your head? And that means you're with tank.
it? Yeah,
This-
which,
and not-
what's light party?
This is why I
Is
think
that
tank.
slide 6?
I think this is why just having like one group move is easier. You can just say adjust. Like literally, if we say adjust, it means the two groups who adjust. So if you want to have healers adjust, healers would go to the other side and melees would swap. I think that's just way easier to call. So it's either you have your groups or adjust, and that's where 2 people swap over from each group, and it's just a simple call.
Okay, so is 5 the normal one, and 6 is adjust, or vice versa?
We have to say adjust because I would rather have what we're actually resolving in the call. Like, are we doing pairs or are we doing parties? Like, that's what I would prefer.
Well, I'd rather just say roll base because then rolls go to their side, or pairs. And then
Okay, yeah. Rolls and pairs,
roll
yeah.
based or pairs.
Yeah.
Not that, yeah.
Okay, which
And
one's
bear in
roll?
mind,
Roll based is
Roll-based means,
DPS.
DPS right and support left.
So roll base is
pairs,
5.
Pairs means light parties on either side.
So
which
I'm
is
on the
5
left
picks.
on pairs.
Yeah, and you'd be stacking with healer 1, which is Aki.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
stood on him.
If it's
Uh,
spread
it is-
first, go on.
You go, Gage, you go.
We're gonna call spread first or stack first. And so there'll be 3 calls there. There'll be spreads, stacks, and then pairs or rolls. Like, it is going to be confusing because those things do have to be called. If you want it called, it has to be called like that.
could you simplify it by saying spread and pairs or stack and spread? Like, you know, just cut out the
second part.
cut out the other call. Because if you call spread pairs, you already know what side you're going to. If you call spread stack, you know what side you're going to. Vice versa, if it's stack then spread or pairs then spread.
But can we not just adjust it like I said and just have everyone assume it's pairs, and if we say adjust, everybody knows it's like pies? Is that
No.
That's just the simplest way to
wouldn't.
do it, though.
I wanna veto that.
personally
I hate that.
just disagree. Just because I prefer to hear what actually we're resolving rather than adjust. Adjust what? Am I adjusting light parties? Or am I adjusting?
But that's what I'm saying. If we just assume that it's pairs, then we know going into mechanic, okay, we're doing pairs, and if you hear adjust, you go, okay, it's not pairs, it's like pies. At least that's my way of thinking, and it's
Pairs is light
one
parties,
call.
by the way. Pairs is light
Oh,
parties.
yeah, either way, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other one stacks. But
It's
it's like
just-
literally one call. If you just go into the mechanic assuming it's going to be pairs. Like, you just assume, okay, I'm going right, and then if you hear adjust, you go, okay, we're changing how we do it, I'm not, blah, blah, blah.
But it's
What about
pairs.
those call-outs I've just typed in chat? How would that be?
Can I just ask about this whole, before we decide on names, if it's spread, what do you mean by spread? Is this in the middle? Is this when we're left or right? What do you
It's
Check
when you're
slide
left or
five.
right.
Coco.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally all in.
1, 5, 6.
Yeah, so on
That's
5,
Yeah.
you'll always be at the back of the platform. Oh no, you won't actually. You're R1, aren't you? Right.
Yeah.
But those are the spread
This is-
positions.
So this is roll spread.
Yeah,
But
Yeah. Okay.
you
and that's
guys,
how the
like,
spread will
like,
happen.
Roll
I know
spread.
people
Is there a roll stack?
The stack happens either after or it's the first thing you do. It's not showing you that.
Where's that?
That's
happening?
that's just in the middle of the thing, so everyone's equidistant.
Okay. And 6 is the same, yeah? So 6 is pairs spread on the slide, but if the pairs stack's still in the middle again, yeah?
It's the third diamond from where R1 is. Can you see upwards third diamond? If it's pairs, it wants to be there.
Oh,
So right
if
next
it's
to where
pairs and
H1 is.
stack-
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's pairs and stack, it's on the left, like the left platform. But if it's rolls and stack, the stack's happening everyone.
yes.
Yes.
Rolls is a 4-person stack.
In the middle of the arena or on the right side?
On the right
On the
hand
left
side.
and right side.
Yeah.
I've just posted an image in Spidermonium if that helps as well, Coco.
On the
where
what slab?
you can
The
see
right
the.
side.
Sorry, on the outside slabs would be on for that. For both the
Outside
spread
slab.
and the stack should be on the outside slab. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just posting images as well to help explain why. You can see our debuffs there. In this example, everyone has a spread debuff, which is the 1-man, and 2 people have the 4-man. That means it's role based. It can, instead of being 2 people having the 4-man, it could be 4 people have a 2-man, which indicates it's going to be pairs in the light party sides instead.
Meaning what though?
You-
Meaning we gotta look at our own debuffs or what?
It's going to be called for you. You don't have to ever
Yeah.
look at your own debuffs. You can if you want to be helpful to yourself and actually understand the mechanic. But if you just want to listen to a call, you can just listen to a call. As long as you know what to do with each call, That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No,
Okay.
well, just before we pull, can we decide what way we're going to be calling this out? So
I'd like it to be
what do you
called
say?
rolls or pairs.
All right.
So you two?
A call to indicate which side we go to, and then a call to indicate which one we're resolving first, whether it's spreads or stacks. That's what I prefer.
All right, I'll try.
Is that what you want, Jay?
I'm not dictating. Like I'm agreeing with Aki. We should just pick one. Like I don't mind trying the way Ben prefers, or the other way, whichever you think is going to be the most simplistic. Let's not make it too wordy.
I'm game for any. I think everyone's indifferent. There's people are hard on role-based pairs, so we're just gonna do that one.
Actually, I wanted to ask, if we're doing like Ben's callouts, don't we still have to do like 2 separate calls for adjust, and if it's pairs or like
I mean, it's always going to be 2 calls because you.
To be honest, I think my indication was more like, I feel like we don't need to call pairs or role-based because people should have just assumed they're going and then they adjust based on the call is what I think. I think we should only call like one of them. Like, I know there's no difference, but we maybe just call role-based and then okay, I have to swap. Because having to call pairs, I mean, it indicates, but like for me, it doesn't make a difference where I'm going. Because if there's no role-based call, I'm just going to where I'm going anyway, right? Role-based is what's making me swap my sides, at least, and then the other people have to swap sides anyway, should be doing the same. But I think just having one call, if somebody just says role-based, then it's like, okay, I know I need to swap sides. But like pairs just doesn't mean anything, because that's where we should be going anyway, if you understand what I mean. Like, going pairs into stack first, that's just like normal. Things should change.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm a little bit confused.
About.
No, I mean, I know like the different, like you either have to spread and then you can either get the spread and then you can get the partner thing, which is 2, which you need a partner, and then you can get the 4 where like 4 people stack together, which is parties. And I'm a little bit unsure about why we're adjusting.
Because if it's a 4-man stack, you have to be with your role, which is tanks and healers. You have to be. It's the mechanic,
Okay, but
I believe.
what if is that the only one where you need?
I don't think you
have-
have to be, but it's the easiest way to sort. I don't even actually know. I just
But
do what
if
the raid
it's-
plan
If it's
says.
2 people, if it's 2 people, like if it's the 2 people,
Yeah.
you need to have a. Can like let's say Ben is my. If it's tanks,
It's
supports and DPS spread, can I stack with
No.
Ben?
No,
Because
it
it needs to
goes
be
on
with
one
another
roll.
DPS.
The 2-man goes on
Okay.
like one roll. So if you and Ben got it, you can't stack together. That's why that's separate on that one.
Then why aren't we just doing live parties?
We are.
Wouldn't that be the easiest?
The roll one, I assume if everyone's alive, I assume it goes on this different rolls. So you can't. But
Yeah, why
if it-
don't we just do live parties? Because then there's no
Because-
adjusting.
No, because it's on one DPS and one support, and you can't guarantee they'll be in different live parties. Is
There you
why
go.
you can't do it.
Yeah. Because it could be on Ben and Bran at the same time, and then what? You're just going to tell
Or
them what?
one.
Yeah.
Don't have a priority system of one running over. I don't know.
Or we just do the raid
priority
plan.
system would
Yeah.
make it more confusing though, no?
I don't
Because
know.
then you also
I-
have to do like another thing before you.
Like
move
I don't know enough. I assume you guys would pick what's easiest for most people.
I also think I'm not 100% sure on this, but I fucking just pulled the boss. Sorry.
Just go. Just go. Don't jump
You're
off.
100% sure of that.
I also believe
we're
the
pulling-
pair stacks. Yeah, sorry, I misclicked my keyboard. I also believe the pair stacks go on 2 DPS, 2 supports, which is why you can't.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I can't use my words.
You can't keep role-based pairs because you might have 2 of the same role, or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Wouldn't the easy thing be then to have live parties?
But you can't do live parties. Like the pairs are in live parties.
You could end up with all 4 of the 2-man markers being on the same side of the room when somebody markers there.
Gage, can you pull that out later as you know?
Out. Yeah, I'll try. Like, tank clusters.
Just want to survive this.
Get ready for webs.
And she's gonna again. I'll go across if I can.
I'll
I'm
take
going.
your tower. I'll take your tower, Gage.
Gage is actually healing here as well.
I'm on your tower.
Yeah. It's in or out. It's out.
Sooner.
Next to spreads. I still need healing.
We need to
Give
get
me,
all the way back.
give me corundum as well, please. So that does big damage, yeah. It's not going to be a normal thing. Don't worry about it. It's just the dot still on.
I fucked something up. I could have given it to you.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that needs mid.
So this would be in pairs.
Light
None
pies.
of us compares.
Pairs and spreads?
Spread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so be
Pair.
Pairs first. Then spread.
Pair spread.
I think I'm hold hollows for the beam and the spreads there because I think I can hit everything with hollows.
If you
Can someone
faint,
please check the log, because I'm getting this shit wrong.
Okay, do you have a recording at all?
No,
Like,
I don't have a recording, but I'm on my screen. I'm literally standing diagonally in the middle, like
I can take
Yeah.
a screenshot for you. 1 second.
I'm.
'Cause I can't really show my poverty. That time I was really close to the edge. I nearly, well, it was a little bit close, but like, for example, on my side, I'm stood about here. So if 4 is my side, I'm stood like about here.
Yeah, I'm trying to stand here as well.
This is where you were in Spider-Monium. I'll have a quick look at Xeno's.
Can we?
I've copied
okay.
Xeno's markers, so I'm just going to have a look what his position was on relative to the marker, right?
That looks. Wait, but is your 1 marker? It looks offset from the diamond. Is that right? No, it is right. What the fuck? What's that look weird?
it's just a tiny. We're talking millimeters here. It's not the difference maker.
He stands nowhere near the marker, so where he's standing is...
He knows he's standing diagonal between the marker and the tower.
But he's a lot closer to the tower than you are. I'm going to point out with a... 1 sec.
Are you
Yeah, but my
open?
problem is
Oh,
no, but my problem is
She's not
that
making
I'm
it.
not reaching the. I'm not making it. I'm too
Yeah,
far
you
behind.
have to be... The closer you are to the center of the impact, the further you go. That's how it looks. So where Xeno stands, I am indicating it with a little red circle.
Like I don't make it to the platform. Like I'm
Yeah.
falling off. I'm just
Listen.
scratching the surface.
Yeah, look at this image. This is
Yeah.
this is where you should be standing. That's where Xeno would be standing. Where that red circle is.
That
He's
would
closer to the tower, and that's in the
would
tower.
overshoot. I feel.
I
It'd be
mean,
in
I'm not
between the
making it,
circle
so I
and where
might
she's
as well
now.
try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just
Oh, we can discuss it all day, but I've copied Xeno's markers.
I'm going.
Where he
I'm
was
going.
standing in the marker. So
Everyone in game, please. I'm going.
Fuck boy.
By the way, whoever uses 90 seconds here, it should be mostly everyone. It's back up for that stack.
Which stuff?
The one with the stack and the 2 red markers.
The one before we split.
120s are back as well, because that's a buff window. You have to use them on pull essentially to get the 120s back.
A bit close. Yeah,
Got him.
Rip us out. Alright then.
yeah. Right side. I think he was too close. Like, he was covering the same spot.
I think let's practice this.
Yeah, they're ahead of practice.
I'm gonna be a little bit
Stop.
further in front as well. Come on,
Yeah,
come
he
on.
knows.
I want to see where I land as well. I
I
made
didn't
it.
make it.
I made it.
Where were you? Further out?
So So where you were in my screenshot and where the red circle was, you want to be directly in between those 2 points.
Oh man.
Edda, can I ask, like, is there a reason why you're trying to get knocked so far back? Like, can you not get knocked more left? It's a shorter distance.
Yeah.
Gonna
like
be honest,
you're-
I have no fucking clue.
You see what? Okay, I'm gonna show you, right? I'm gonna put a marker there. So, I'm not trying to tell you where to stand in the tower, because I don't know, but I'm just gonna yoink. Did someone have these markers saved before I move them?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you see the 4 marker, right? You seem to be trying to get knocked here, like to that position there. But if you stand more left in your tower and try and just get knocked to like here instead, don't go so far. Like you can even get knocked to like here and be fine. But if you are trying to go all this distance all the way down here, that's a really, really big distance in comparison to going like here.
So, for example, a reference again,
yeah.
I stood 50% from the middle to the marker. I was literally in between them, and I landed in the middle on the far side. That was like the actual perfect distance. I was 50% between the tower and the marker, and that was perfect.
I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I can't make mistakes, but I'm literally trying to stand 50%.
Oh yeah, but so have you been trying to stand? So is that what you've been trying to do then? I'm not.
I'm trying to stand like in the middle between like the radius.
Yeah, I told you at first to stand here. That was wrong of me. Like at that time.
Yeah, but then I swapped and moved further in, so I'm trying to be literally in the middle of the radius line.
And so you've never overshot it. You always undershot it. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Apparently,
Have a look at
tilting the
image
shit out of
as
me.
well. I've put a red line where the center of the tower is. And you can see Xeno's got his hitbox just in front of it.
Yeah,
So it's quite close
Yeah,
to
I
the
tried
middle.
that as well.
Just try and get knocked more left rather than forward.
Yeah.
Just this
Yeah.
pull and see how you get on. Just try and
If
go a
you
little bit more
look at this
left.
diagonal from where you're trying to line yourself up with this corner of this, you've given yourself that tiny corner in that bottom side.
Basically,
Just pull. I need to try it.
Yeah, keep the same line.
Yeah. If you're confident that you're in the middle of the 50% of the tower, then just try and get knocked a little bit more left and see how it goes.
Did someone say they got hit by the stack when they did the tether last time?
That is Ben.
Yeah, try and pull it closer to this side.
Like if you're like where I am now, it's perfect.
You don't need anything. Break the tether. So, in or out, in. Tank buster.
Wait, I have a.
But you broke
Yes.
it. That was-
The tethers break it, give you a
I'm
result.
dead now.
There you go.
Can you get him?
I'll cross if I can.
Get him.
Like unto chains.
Crossing.
I must watch over all life.
In or out. In. Spreads. Run them if you've got. Alright. I'm dead. I'm brown bread. It's fine now.
Listen to the calls.
Deep.
Spread then pairs.
No.
Where you
Alright, yeah. Coco out the group.
We need to
Coco
move.
out the group.
Ah, why?
Because you had a red marker on your head.
What do I do with that?
You just moved to the side. It's pairs.
So it would be
Spread first.
Spread then pairs. Spread then pairs.
No, pair up. It's really quick, so you have to be. Don't go too far.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, when you say pairs and spreads, you have to. I have to stand on Aki and then I spread away from him.
If it's
If it's
spread,
pairs,
then
then
pairs, you spread from Aki, and then pair up with Aki. If it's pairs, then spread, you pair up with Aki, and then spread from
Oh,
Aki.
holy shit! I didn't realize it could be one or the other. Okay,
Yes.
listen, focus as fuck for that call out, yeah.
Living that.
The only way my AM strat works there, Gage, is the one from the clip, is if it's stacking first and then spread after as well. Otherwise, I just have to fucking wait like a lemon.
Just triple cast forehead. Alright.
But my lane lines are over here.
Towers. Tanks are far left and far right. Melee are the middle two. Healers are the middle two. Range are the far rights. Yeah.
Proggers.
Don't even start talking about it. We have to get the rest right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before
Dude,
you
me
even
just
fucking
stand in
try.
this spot, me fucking
No,
gets
no,
eaten
yeah.
off next time.
Let's take a, after this instance, let's take a 5 minute, okay? I want to take a short break.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah,
All
go.
in.
That would be terrible.
That way more company, because I might just copy that spot and fucking...
It should be. You're
like
giving yourself a
50%.
tiny angle, is what I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
If you line yourself up with this marker, it's pointing to only that corner down there. Like, you're giving yourself such a tiny amount of
Which
space.
marker?
Forget what I'm saying, Heather. Don't even listen to me. You're just talking about.
Yeah, don't.
That's exactly... I was slightly off from the marker, and I
Yeah.
am on the left of the thing.
I mean, I almost got beaten too far.
It's
Just
basically...
focus up.
Yeah.
In or out? Out. Tank busters.
Maybe webs after.
Yeah, that's not right, Ben. Right.
I just got it now.
Let's see, Larry. I'll cover if I can.
Head is a pro now.
I can get him.
Nope, not me.
Got it.
No,
It'll work.
maybe.
Down the back, down.
Barmy.
Right.
I'll take down the back.
Go forward here. It's in or out. In.
Sooner.
Yes.
Oh, I can't have the feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spreads. Right at the front then.
Resin Coco.
Big heals here. Gonna put faint up. Check for your markers. I'll just go this side.
It's light parties, then spread. Or rolls and spread. Sorry, rolls and spread.
Tank seal is left.
Come. You just stack on me, Coco. And then go.
Stack first.
And spread. Spread now.
I have a bleed, by the way.
I am not in the right spot.
Yeah, you're M1. I can go front if you want. Don't worry about that.
Ah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Now back to the middle, yeah. And then it's towers. And it's the tank buster after this. Tank buster. Yeah, just immune it. Yeah.
Oh, I just popped shit. I popped shit.
Okay, I'll let you
Resin Gauge.
I mean, my immunity is
Towers
dog
next.
shit, so.
Left and right. I'm gonna be up. Towers at the front and back. Alright, just try and do your limit cuts. Melee first. I don't actually know the order for the rest of it. I only know my role.
You take them as leftmost one header, I'll take the right.
What the fuck?
I have to be in front. I have to be in front. Get up.
You don't want to be in the line of it.
Oh, which I think this is.
Yeah, I forgot which one is three.
They glow. The ring starts glowing on the ones that are.
And then it's
Away, Brent,
spread.
away, Brent.
Well, you have to face it straight back.
The three disappeared after two. That's so awkward. Actually, you have to fucking pay attention to where it was.
The rings, Ben, on the around the bottom of the eyes, the ring shows up on the one that's about to shoot next. If it doesn't have a ring underneath it, it's not gonna shoot.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's
yeah,
also
okay,
quite
good.
literally glowing out of his fucking head.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying
Also
that as
true.
well. Like,
Yeah.
just
Okay, let's go.
you don't even need to remember.
wait,
He wants a break.
I need to do something really quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
one sec.
I also need to know
Like-
which one. So, one second.
Just while we're waiting then, Heather, where exactly? I tried to stand far back, I still got overshot.
Huh?
Is it 50% in the tower, and what sort of angle?
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
so
my
tired.
god.
Yeah, I'm
You were like stood like here, man. Like you
I
got
was
you.
50.
Yeah,
So
you
you
were.
need to be still an angle, a little bit of an angle, but not.
Yeah,
not,
yeah, a
not
tiny
the
bit of
corner.
an
Not
angle.
diagonally. Not
Just-
diagonally though.
Maybe like here. Like if say if this is the diagonal.
How
Maybe
right?
like here.
Answer. How is looking at it? Are you looking at your like panel that you're getting shot to?
I'm basing it off the D marker. I'm trying to just get my position off the 4 marker. I mean, I'm just trying to.
Where
position
do
off
where did the things spawn in the room? Like where, in relation to what markers?
The diamond diagonally behind the one.
1 and 4 is where they spawn near, is it?
Yeah, the diamonds. The one
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
here.
Here
Here?
and here.
Okay.
I tried to
right.
stand here. Now I stand like here.
Right, one sec. So I'm gonna show you how I want you to give it a try, this pull, both of you, right? Just to see if this works.
Please heal.
I'm only gonna draw one tower.
We're not all here. We can't do this mechanic. Not everyone's here. Just
Well, me and Heather can immune it to be well. No,
Oh,
we can
hello.
immune it. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
No thanks, Dan. Wait, you both turned your tank stances off.
because we're not pulling. We're on break at the moment. I did just pull because you just wanted it, like, sure, an
Wait, are
angle.
we doing our break now? Or after?
Yes, we're doing break now.
Fine. Okay, okay then.
We'll take 5 minutes.
I win.
Right, here's this image I want. How do I copy?
But we can leave these markers up if you want. If you want to, I don't know if it'll help you at all.
No, honestly, I shouldn't have changed what I was doing because it was right, but then I was like, I've second guessed myself now because the angle was so tight on the. I did the far.
Yeah,
lead
the
every
mine's
time.
super tight as well.
Look at Spidermonium, right? The P10 channel.
I don't
When
know,
your
I just-
tower
it's not here.
spawns, try draw a line between you and the platform in that kind of cone. If you
Oh,
go
yeah.
to the left of that cone, you're gonna fly off the edge, and if you go to the right of that cone, you're not gonna go far
The
enough.
issue isn't the angle though, Jay, it's the distance. Like, that's not what's.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think the angle.
But
It's the
The reason I'm suggesting this is because both times well, not both times, but like the times I've seen you guys fly off is because you've gone really far left or really far right. So the angle does make a difference because that's giving you more margin for error.
Yeah, exactly. You want to give yourself as much of, because with your original fucking thing with getting knocked to this, follow the line of where this is going.
What if we're on this this marker? You see this line inside the square?
So
Maybe that's
what,
enough.
What
This
I'm,
line,
what I'm,
You see
yeah, what
that?
I'm,
Yeah, I see the.
And then I guess like slightly
line itself there.
here. No, not like this, but slightly like this.
Wait, give me a cooldown here. Let me try and solo this. Like, we'll try and get to it. Give me like TV energy.
I'm screenshotting.
I offer a glimpse of
You see, like here. So on you, it's like here. Try this
tangled morsel
here.
awaiting.
You see, I'm not diagonal with this. Slightly like further down.
Like here, yeah.
We try that.
like what I'm trying to suggest is not lining yourself up with markers close to you near the tower, but line yourself up with where you want to actually end up on the other side. Like
Maybe,
if you
yeah.
line yourself up with the middle of the platforms on the sides, you're giving yourself more room for error if you go too far or don't go far enough.
I guess again what I'm trying to say more is like I'm trying to just find a tell on a spot. I prefer to find a spot that I know I can just stand in based on the
Yeah.
floor marker. Like I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, well, get me the fuck out of here then.
Because it's
I'll be right
based off
back.
so the Xeno screenshot is the one with the red line. Dude, he looks like he's really close to the middle.
No,
Way-
he plays big male aura. I'm not gonna use him for reference.
man mode.
Because on all the times I've watched Xeno's POV, it didn't look like he was standing anywhere specifically, which is why I'm thinking if you're just generally aiming for the middle of the other platform, you probably have enough margin for error. to not care too much about how far you go.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's
Because I definitely saw it with Hedda when she was trying to use the corner of the marker in front of her. She wasn't going far enough because she was aiming for the very back of the platform. She was trying to get a fucking hole in one. And that's like, you just can't get enough distance. Well, you probably can, but it's very tight.
Well, I think I just got lucky because that's the one I was doing every time, and then the one time I slightly offset, I like went left way too much.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the angle was so tight.
It's just so specific, exactly. Yeah, it's really, really specific. But I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it. I'm just suggesting something that might make it a
I
bit
was
more
just
lenient.
a nice guy. I passed Hedda the one brain cell, and then that left me unable to do the
Yeah,
mechanic.
that's
So
exactly what happened.
We share one brain cell.
We have to do the mechanic for only one tank lives. That's the.
Fun fight though.
I didn't mean... If Gage is still here. Are you still here? No, he's gone. I'll tell him when he gets back.
Right.
Oh, I watched I was
Back.
bored, so I watched Pyromancer drama recap with
Oh
Simo.
no.
What a fucking idiot Pyromancer is.
Since that video, he's made like 4 apology videos, individual ones.
Oh
Why
my
do people
god.
watch people like that? I'll never understand how people like him have any sort of viewership. He sounds boring as fuck. Like he's the most.
When
I
he
think-
was like, I'm well known, I was like, no, I don't know who you are, therefore you're not
He
well
wa-
known.
He was very well
known
known.
for
Yeah.
being the World of Warcraft like lore guy.
Yeah. The Vati video of World of Warcraft, basically.
It just
He
sounds
was
like
very
he has
good
a
at doing it as
gigantic,
well.
gigantic,
He was really good at like lore
ego.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe he made good like content videos, but he seems like a fucking egotistical bastard.
He's clearly got some mental problems, like, but
Yeah, but
he
it's
shouldn't
no
be
excuse
in this.
to be a fucking asshole.
No, but I'm saying, like, he shouldn't be a content creator if he can't manage those, like, problems and emotions.
I don't even watch the guy, but I've seen like 10 apology videos from him in the past year. So he just does shit again and again and then apologizes. It's like
Last year, tried the past week. I think his problem was he got really big on FF again when he followed straight from Asmongold, and because he was known from the WoW scene as well, a lot of like viewers of Asmon's went over to Pyro once Asmon stopped playing and Pyro was doing story. He had like 5, 6, 7,000 viewers during the story. Quit his job, went full-time stream. Story finished, so did his viewers, and then he started getting really mad at all of his viewers all the time. Probably because of the stress of like losing his viewership. Probably had an impact, right?
That's exactly what it was.
But it snowballed so hard.
you know, just like Ring Karagami.
Man's fucking flopped. Like, I don't know. Didn't he actually used to have views?
Kind of. He used to have a couple hundred, like 200. Now he barely even gets 90.
I actually liked Pyro's lore stuff in WoW. But I remember the first time I tuned into his FF stuff, it was like 2 AM, couldn't sleep. He was in Praetorium for the first time. He just finished it, like minimum item level. And they were at the end taking a screenshot, this group was. And someone like said to him, oh, you should try G-Pose. And he was like, G-Pose? What the fuck is G-Pose? And he opened G-Pose up and he got really lost in the system. He started fucking screaming at this person for backseating and recommending. And I was just like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
it's
outrageous.
intense.
Fuck. Just like, if you're that angry, just stand up, go outside, think about it before you tweet some dumb shit.
Touch some grass.
Mother Nature heals us.
Hello.
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 Gage, while you were gone, I was going to mention it, but now that you're back, my apologies
I'm
for calling over you during the spreads and stacks. I
No,
will
no. If you want to
defer that
take,
to you.
no, if you want to take it over, I literally don't care.
It's up to you.
I prefer to
Whatever
call
you-
less for my own personal gameplay, so I just
Sure.
talk to myself
Call
in my
that
head.
out.
But yeah, like, you do
I-
as you wish.
I am-
If I'd always defer, like once people are comfortable
Yeah.
with call outs, I always just stop calling. so I'm happy.
What I've found most natural for me, if people are absolutely abhorrently against this, we can change it. But there's going to be a line stack and 2 AoEs from the boss. That's when we get our debuffs. So please do not run away. Don't start sprinting to the sides before that happens, because we need to resolve the stacks and the lines first. But it will be called like spread and pairs, or stack and spread, so on. It'll be stack plus something or something plus... Sorry, it'll be spread plus something or something plus spread. If that...
No.
What?
No, to Aki, sorry.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
No, Jay, you're wrong.
Yeah, based and it's for people who care. It's based on which debuff is expiring first. If you want to just look for yourself, but otherwise, spread plus pairs, you're going to your partner, and spreading on that side. Spread plus stacks, you're going to your roll side, spreading there. The order can be flipped, but I will call it out.
Yeah, he'll recall it to reaffirm everyone that it is spread first. Like, now we're spreading or some shit like that. I would assume that's what I would do anyway.
I know we're not going to talk about Limiko too much, but is the basic concept light parties take the stacks and it's the wild charges taken by melee, ranged, healers, tanks, yeah?
What?
So I just have to remember to be at the
Only
for the
2.
Limikos.
It's not light parties.
Oh, it's 2 people?
So each pair, so melee, ranged, healers,
I
tanks,
see.
have to get a hit, a wild charge, right?
Tanks
The
are the
tanks
only
will do the
one.
last one.
Every single one. Tanks are in every single one behind their
Yeah.
partner for that one. You just have to remember your number, and it's melees, ranged, healers, tanks. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that what the raid plan
Oh, okay.
says?
Yeah,
So
melee,
it's
ranged,
just-
healer, tanks.
So it's just the fact that the tank will be paired with
Everyone.
one other person every single time. So like I would only ever get hit by one of them. And it's
Yeah,
whichever one
and
of
you
them.
have to be in front.
Yeah.
Their paired person until the last one has to be in front of the tank.
So I'll always be taking the 2 on the safe side, on the right side.
No, because it might
not.
not always
It might not be
south.
there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Look for
And then the only other thing I've got is
No, no,
trying
two,
to
mate.
remember anchoring and gauge if you can.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
about
No,
one-
two is always south.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it goes one side to the other every single time, right?
Is one always north though?
Yeah. In my experience. In my experience. I'm not
because
gonna, I might have got
one
SE'd.
can be north and south. So like if
I've never done that.
I think. Well, I saw a group where you have to get knocked diagonally because of that, apparently. So I don't know.
I've had, I don't know how many pulls because I wasn't running ACT, but if I've been ultimately like SE ultimated, I've never had to go south for one.
But your partner might have though.
My partner is
No,
a
they're always
tank.
beside
The
each
tank
other.
does every single one.
No, but your other one. Whoever had the other one might have gone here, no?
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
No, I think they're next to each other. I don't think they're always on the same side. I think it's blue on one side and red on the other, and it's
No.
from what Gage sounds like it's always going to be 1 and 3 north, 2 and 4 south.
Don't pull! Aki
I
has a
thought it
question,
was-
you
I
bastard!
thought it was Paul. I thought
Just go. You can ask while we fucking go. Never mind. Fuck me.
Alright,
man.
everyone, no more talking. Aki, floor is yours.
I wasn't even looking at my monitor. I was gonna ask about from picture 8 in the right plan. So I never have to take a first tower.
You take the third one and that's it.
Right. So on the
Is it
that would
third?
be Picture 10.
Yeah. Yes.
For healer.
So I would be in front of the tank always.
Yes. Everyone is in front of a tank.
And then after I just go middle.
You
No.
dodge where the other lasers are. You have to pay attention to where the 4th lasers are for your specific ones. You have to pay attention to the first one so you're not in line with it so you don't get hit. You have to pay attention to the second one so you don't get hit. And then you go and take your third one.
Okay, so I just dodge them and take the third one.
Yes.
Yes. And you will be the person closest to it. This goes for everyone, by the way. You will be the person closest to your tower to take the beam. You need to make sure that you're pointing it in a straight line, because if you're slightly off, you're going to beam it across the room, and you're going to murder people who think they're in the safe place. So
Yes,
try and
very
keep it
responsible.
vertical.
Use these as reference, these lines here. You can
Yes.
kind of, it's
Yes,
kind of
yes, yes.
perpendicular, parallel to this line. These lines.
Do you want
Yeah.
me-
Because it might spawn in, it spawns in the middle of them. It's got a little arrow telling you where it's facing. Just make sure it's in the middle of the square.
Just so I understand the logic behind it, why am I like in front of the other person?
Bar charge.
You get one
it's-
before.
You get a
You get a
debuff.
debuff, yeah.
You want the debuff, but the tank's there to lessen the amount of damage you take.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody has to get hit by a laser once, and you only get the debuff if you're in front. So nobody can take 2 hits from the front.
5, 4.
You will go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go! 5, 4,
Then
3,
the
4.
mega early puller.
I like this fight so far.
It's
That's great.
I asked some people what they estimated be what was our hardest, and they thought it was way harder than 11.
I've had people say 9's the hardest this tier, which is wild.
Weird to me.
limit cut's hard. Nothing else in 9's hard. In my opinion.
New strat for limit cut makes it even
Yeah.
very doable.
How many people are going back to the 4-4? Or GP's reverted to the 4-4? I don't understand the logic, but yeah. Oh, thought I jumped by accident, sorry. Break.
It's the one we used to do.
In or out? Out. Yep.
They're a little wide, by the way, then.
Good luck, Ben. You got this.
Remember, webs will be after this, so pre-position to build the bridge.
Yeah, we're good. And not. I'll try and take headers. Provoke, please, Ben. Give me 1 second. It's not on your bar.
No, it is, but I was in the middle of a week. Couldn't do it.
Your tower gauge.
Yeah. Next is in or out. In.
Tuner?
Spreads. Probably dead here. No Coco. Wrong spread. It is. She's gonna hit the thing. Yeah,
You're
not
at
that
the
spread.
I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm ahead of myself.
She's alive.
Okay, we stack some beams first, and then it is
I'll
going
immune,
to
I'll
be
immune, I'll
rolls plus spreads after. Rolls plus spreads after. Rolls.
I'll just die. So, we're missing.
HK, check out. I can't go.
Sakaki.
And spread.
I'm dead. You go front, yeah. And we can put them next to each other, by the way, but yeah.
Raid
Yeah, it's
wide,
very tight.
toppers, raid wide, raid wide, raid wide.
Coco needs a spot heal. Good job. Oh, he is. Right. Tank buster. After the tank buster, it's towers, turrets, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah, limit cut next.
Laser cut.
Okay, the towers are next. They always spawn in the same place. Towers that spawn on the floor. Yours is at the back of the room, Coco.
Mr. Naki?
He's there. Plenty of time for it. I just want people to be aware. Okay, we're in the right ones.
I need my partner.
Oh, I'm 2, aren't I? Oh, shit.
And this is mine, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was with the wrong one.
You want to
Someone bait for me, someone bait for me, someone bait for me.
just...
I'll take it. I didn't get it.
And then it will be pairs.
Yeah, I didn't call it out on purpose.
That's fine. It's just we have to get that first part.
Yeah, so we were missing our second
Third.
part.
Yeah,
Yeah, second
I
part.
fucked it on that side. I didn't get to. I just completely forgotten us doing 3. I went in AFK, didn't pretty ready for it.
Yeah.
Want me to call the order?
I'll quickly just adjust my macro.
I still struggle with the tower.
what I did then, I did exactly what Jay said. I just turned my camera, lined it up to the thing, stood
Do you want
halfway.
to be closer to the tower or closer to the outside?
Halfway.
About halfway, and then I lined myself up with the other thing and aimed towards the middle of the platform, and it worked. I literally just changed my
Right,
camera.
I'm going to put a marker down there. Forget this for. You want to aim for this, right? Line yourself up with that, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I lined myself up. Yeah.
And halfway in the tower. Oh, it's not that one for you,
Right.
is it? Sorry.
Just pull. Let them try it. Let the tanks try it.
That's
Please
not-
don't let me die.
Yeah, I'll have it.
I'll never let you die.
You fucking let me die earlier, Joe.
Mitigation, missing reprisal, and battle.
Yep, sorry. Wait, I was trying to adjust the macro.
Let's just get through this so the tanks can try the
Yeah, please.
things. We'll solve a lot of problems if we can get through that clean.
Yeah, I love dying every time.
I know, you got so unlucky with that, to be honest.
Hey, good kill. What?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Kill the spread.
I was still very brink. Well, I'll move to it.
Oh, the marker's not there. What?
Yeah, sorry, I had to move that one. Never mind.
fine.
I'm gonna put
Please
that
break
one
us
back
out.
when I use a different one.
Why?
Use the
Can I
tank
practice
busters
it all?
right
Yeah.
after.
Just do it,
practice,
Hedda.
go.
Try it, Hedda.
I believe in you,
Try it.
Hedda.
Aim for
Line
the
yourself up
floor.
halfway.
Halfway in the tower.
Halfway.
Easiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was
Right.
clean.
You literally nearly landed on the floor too. That was like a literal hole in one.
Alright, now jump, please. Please
Kill
jump.
yourself.
I need to put that marker back.
Fucking poor marker. I got it. There we go.
Alright,
I think
yes.
I got hit by the
Joint
light.
it 2 and 3, I guess.
I'll just use, I'll use the year. We don't need the year. The year's just whatever. Alright.
Let's go then.
Thank you for explaining. You're like such a baby.
Every time Hedda hits it, we have to play like a song disco.
Golf
Oh,
clap.
please.
Golf clap.
We have SE6. Can we please get reprisal on this? I know your openers are fucked, but...
I thought you reprised that on me.
I was hard liking the first one. I thought you were
Alright.
trying to
I thought... Huh?
Fine, we
One
just-
reprisal for red whites, please.
I won't hard light the first one. I'll hard light this instead.
Yeah, this hurts as well. Break everyone out. I tried. I've just jumped.
I thought I said it quite
I'm
early that I didn't
fucking
want to.
sorry.
I shouldn't reply to the first one. If you, are you able to do it?
Yeah, but I thought when I played do the tank buster.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I will reply to the tank buster.
Can we check up just 6-second pull macros in the pull just to get the mate right as well then?
I don't know what killed me on the light thing. I was
I
stood.
think you got
literally-
clipped by our stack. I think that's the only thing that could have killed you.
It could be Jay's thing as well, I guess. Well, let me look. Jay, where's Jay-Z Ben? Yeah, you got cut by Jay's thing. One of you's went on the corner of the marker.
On the 6-second.
I mean,
Please.
One thing I've noticed, and I was gonna talk about it later because we're not pulling copies, I can't exactly tell, but when we split and do our pair stack or pair spread or whatever shit, where we go left and right, my technical stack is up, and I'm casting it when I'm on a slab, which means I can't hit anyone. Well, not every, I can't hit everyone. So
2 minutes
can we
come up as
hold-
we're running back in. Normally.
Sorry, it's because we're doing this scuffed opener that Coco's technical's a lot later. The 2 minutes should be happening when we're doing the share in the middle before we go to the outside. So that's when the 2 minute window is.
Alright, yeah.
It's I'm at
Oh,
the
is it 'cause
moment
I'm
I'm
people in real life, aren't I?
dancing
Yeah.
on the edge, which 7 seconds behind.
No. On a normal pull, Coco, when you do your
So, I'm 7
technical...
seconds ahead, I mean.
Yeah, when you do your normal pull, when we're doing a full pull timer, your technical will come back up after you've done your stack or spread on the side, and you're running back to middle. So when you come into the middle, we'll be all meeting up for the buffs, because that's exactly when my litany comes up.
Okay. Wait. When do you cast Litany?
So I press Litany on my third GCD in the opener, and that's always perfect for me, even without a pull timer. So I promise you it will be in a better position when we're doing a normal pull timer.
My divination was after third.
You will go no further.
That's too early, is it? Okay. Surprise or foul.
He was up on the captain.
Yeah. It's just a snapshot anyway, it's fine. Just for the dot. Oh well. This is really
You
bad, eh?
admire your reprisal.
You don't invul much in this fight anyway, unless you want to do invul those busters later on.
Yeah. Or maybe the
I can missionary this.
Stuck. Out. Remember, I've got a dot here.
Get out way more country. Fight today was so good.
Yeah. I gotta do this properly, nice.
Spider web.
Yes, right. Support left.
Next is towers. Go to your tower spot.
I must watch over all life.
Next is in out. Listen to the call. In. Right, I'm gonna. If you're on this, you can just.
Get mitts. Get mitts up, just still recover.
I have no mid.
We should be okay.
You just need a light shield here. Right at the front then.
Buffs would be now, by the way. Buffs would be now.
Stay where
We tethered, but I died. You have to be right at the front, because I need to be where I am. Huh?
It
No,
is
you weren't.
spread then pairs. Spread then pairs.
And we want to be
5
diagonal from each other. Where I am is where I'm always going to be. So you want to be front
Pairs.
left, technically. Sorry, Jay. Yep. Yeah, AoE into tank buster. Just do your best to raise. Header can live and dead, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, just do your raises.
Get a swift and a hard red one for me.
Next is towers. Front and back are in fixed positions. Probably going to blow up, but just make sure you know where your towers are. Your debuffs are on now. Yeah, I'm not going to give it time using then.
Or 500k. Okay.
So I would be 2 on this side. I'll go here, but there's a 1 point now be first, so I will wait.
Yes.
Always have to be alert. Okay, and then I will stand. Nope, yeah. That's slightly off. Okay.
It seems like this could be FFRNG, but potentially have a think about. It seems like it's either sides are 1s and 2s, and then the middles are 3s and 4s, or the middles are 1s and 2s, and the sides are 3s and 4s. So
not always
use that to put. Not always.
No, it could be 2 left.
It
The
can
2
be
ones
full
could be on the
pairs.
left. So on and so forth.
What do you mean on the left?
Both 1s can be on the left, in front. Both 2s can be over here.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
So it could be like front row could be like 1-1-3-3, and then back
Yeah.
row could be like 2-4-2-4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's not always like that, don't assume. There's
Yep.
a few different patterns, I think, but there's one terrorizing pattern, which is the when the 3s are front left
3s
and the
and 4s are
4s
diagonally.
are like over here or something. That's terrible.
Just for people to keep it in mind as well, we have to get through that cleanly, obviously. But I will be calling out similar similar things to previously, either spread and stack or stack and spread. We don't do those on the platforms though, at the sides. We just do them in the middle of the room when we're here. We do them in this area. You use the diamonds on the floors to spread out with melees and tanks in front and ranged and healers in the back. It is slide 12 of the raid plan if you want a visual reference.
Oh yeah, thank you. So I'll be third in a row. Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is it only one of them? It's not two there, right? It's only spread or pairs.
Both again.
No, it's both, but the order can be different.
Oh, the order, okay.
I've just realised how Jay literally sounds exactly like Bar. And I don't mean that sharing the same accent. I mean, literally, I'm imagining Bar right now.
So looks like that Bar's voice.
Bro, he literally is the same person. What's happened to Bar these days? Is Jay Bar by mistake?
I have no idea who this is.
Guy
Barbaron.
with the PB2 player. The mohawk.
Alright, I guess Aki wants to pull. Yeah.
Oh, somebody did already check.
Oh, sorry, took going off.
Off we go.
With 8 out of 8, so it's a new one.
Is this bar person also Irish?
Yes.
Yeah, he literally sounds exactly the same as you though, like the same tone of voice, same everything.
I think he was Jamaican.
That's extremely racist.
No, and like honestly, I mean, Jace, you met him too at FanFest. I mean, I've spoken to him a lot on voice as well. I just realised how you sound exactly the fucking same.
Honestly, I don't.
And do you know what? It just tripped me out a minute then because I haven't seen Bar in a while, and maybe he went to hiding and came out as Jay.
Oh my god.
Or something. I don't know.
In or out? In. Sackbusters.
I guess listen to Jay
Remember DPS right, tanks healers left for webs.
Next is towers.
Oh man, I always fuck this bit up.
In or out? In.
Nice.
Spread. Front left then. Thank you.
My box was in 10 seconds.
Yeah, we'll use them when everyone's middle again.
Yeah, coming up now.
Buffs now?
Yeah, I'm dancing now.
Yeah, it's just because of the light opener, that's all.
It's pairs, light pies.
Wait, when you pairs, like, wait, that's
Spread.
what
This
Hey,
is pairs, pairs, and then
Hey,
spread.
Janko?
Pairs into spread.
Okay, I got that.
Spread.
Oh, what?
You walked off, Bran. Yes.
Red
Right.
light.
No pain.
Oh, you've got it.
Yeah, I need that like a bitch.
Good, just triple guess. Immune it.
I'll have it. No.
Heals down.
Thank you.
Can you limit cut next?
Yeah, towers first.
Recovery.
I am up.
After, we are going to do pairs and spread in this middle of the arena. But focus on the limit cut.
Yes. yes. Come.
Nope. Get out.
Like, okay.
We dodged the first two, Coco.
Yeah, I know, but then Heather just said I'd take the first
Yeah, because
one.
you need to not stand in the first one, but then you need to come and be with me for the second one.
You were standing in front of the first one.
We're gonna
She
stand
stands in front of
all.
every single one, Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were asking me to stand in front of you just now, and that was
Yeah.
No.
You've got to be the first person.
Yeah. The first one where you and Aki
Closest.
were like, are we supposed to be here? You were standing in front of the first beam and had to dodge that, and then I will get lasered from 1, and then I go and stand by 2, and then you also need to be with 2 with me and stand
Yeah, I
in
know
front
I
of me.
need to be with you for 2, but you were standing in front of 1, you're like, you need to be
She
there.
does every single one.
Yeah, but
Yeah, thanks
just
to
because she
everything.
said I need to be there.
Don't think she
You
said.
said that to me
No,
before the first one went on.
no. For the first one, I said you can't be here.
Yeah, it can't be because you guys were in front of.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
because
then
you and Aki were,
after...
and then after I said you need to be with me.
You're a little quiet, Heather, by the way.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Basically, for that, Coco, you want to just find. So like, I
No,
guess
I know,
you're the
I know where I'm standing. It's just I got confused there because she said that you need to be with me now.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
Yeah,
decided
because
to-
I said that after getting hit by the first one.
It looked to me like it was still the first one was hit. It still had the ball on it.
just happens very quickly. Just very.
Like, I think for you it's better to be in line with it. Find the third and second one.
But like in the picture, there's south.
Yeah, you will always be south of the 2.
But
So basically,
one-
what I was going to say is, you always want to find 2. Check opposite.
Find
if one is
two,
not
2 or
opposite-
4, and then you stand on 4, and then I
No,
guess
no,
you
You're
move it to
overloading
1.
Well, I was
information
going to say,
here.
yeah, just basically look for 2, Coco. Look opposite 2. If there's 1, you don't stand in front of 2 yet. If there isn't 1, you can just go YOLO and stand in front of 2 already. So you can chill. So that's your mindset, that mechanic. Find 2, look opposite. If there's not a 1, already stand in front of 2. And just chill the whole time.
Where do I stand? Where's Heather gonna stand? Is she just
Don't
gonna
worry
be
about
there?
Heather.
So-
Just do what
don't
you've
worry
got
about
to do.
Heather, just do that. Just do that. Just either
I
chill.
have to stand in front of her after the first
Yeah,
one.
but I'll be there.
All you have to think about is standing right in front of the thing. Don't even think about where Heather is. Just stand in front of number 2.
Yeah.
And by in front of it, I mean like literally kiss him.
Don't worry. Do not worry about anyone else. Just do that. Just worry about your 2. The same
Heather
with
will
everyone
come and
else.
find you. Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, just check to see if 1's opposite first, because you can't stand in front of 2 if 1 is
Yeah.
opposite. So that's all.
Let's go.
Heather will channel her inner U-Cob and she'll come sniff at your asshole.
Francis, is that true? Does everyone know? Is 1 and 2 always opposite?
Apparently not, according to Gage.
I think he means like one, like odd ones and even ones. Odd ones will be on the same side, and even ones will be on the same side, but 2 might not be diagonally of the.
Yeah.
I mean, like, from what I've seen, like, there will always be ones on one, or like, say, 1 is where 1 is, then 2 will be opposite that.
1 and 2 are always pointing at each other. Yeah.
No, I don't think they're always pointing at. No, they're not always pointing at each other, but they'll never be at the.
Check this hole if you can. What else?
In. Oh, wait.
Oh, I want to practice this.
Do it.
Watching.
Go on, Jay. Hey, Matt. Look at that landing. Oh!
Oh my, head is hugging the edge. You're like, your ass is hanging over the edge on that side.
If Jay landed directly on that diamond there, does that count as a hole-in-one?
That's a fun mechanic. I wish that was a thing.
I like that.
Yeah, I want to stop for this fight. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not fun when you get fucking eaten up. I tell you, the thing is, you fall really slowly too. So as you're falling, you feel the
You can
shape.
see it
like,
happening. Yeah, you
you're
can see
like,
it coming.
you see you're not lined up, and it happens slowly.
So one of those guess I die moments.
That's why I do. Whenever I was getting eaten up, I just said early after.
I offer a glimpse of Lady
Oh, okay. Am I wrong?
Break us out. Alright, Dan's doing no one. I'll see how it is.
Man?
Sorry, I forgot.
Think. I feel like I was standing right here. Is that wrong? Or is that right?
I think you were slightly forward.
Far out, I think.
I think you were slightly forward from my screen.
Only you can tell us where you were.
I can tell you, I'm watching right now. You were a little bit forward. Tiny
How
bit.
precise is this shaft to be though?
I am
It's
pulling-
wrong.
Yeah, but
It's quite precise.
Oh, I'm in a bot. Fuck's sake.
PBS doesn't matter, it's fine.
if anything, I'd like adjust backwards if you can. If behind you's free, stand further back. Yeah. Stand like this.
Dan, you know when you spread for the air source, that's whatever it is? Are you dying from the 2 hits? From just the damage?
Myself?
Yeah.
I'm getting a dot because I'm trying to do a manipulation over to Cage.
Ah, I see.
And if he's not in the right line, then I don't want to close him.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
Let me check my VOD because I don't want to
Oh,
repeat
it
the
wasn't
mistake,
my
please.
fault,
Yes, he with the
Going
tether.
in, keep going. We've got resin.
Pressing down.
Alright, I'll try and go out. Aim for the marker. Okay, I'm going.
So you got
Go, yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Alright, it's fucked anyway.
Okay, let's try and focus for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, please let me check this spot then. I wanna
And
make
if
sure
you-
I'm not
Yeah.
defensive.
If we die, please try and recover the run when we talk, because that one was really recoverable and people were already talking about what was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot that it was only DPS that died. I thought it was hidden with us as well. It was stupid. Sorry.
Oh, I need to repair someone.
Come on. Quick. Alright, fuck you then.
I think standing on the corner of the marker is actually bait.
It's really not, because I've done it every run.
Like I said, the closer you are to us, if you're in that line, that's right. If you can take a step closer, that's even better, because it means
Yeah.
you're like closer to the lead. But if you're stuck in the
Yeah.
corner, it's fine. I think when you died, you were in front of the corner slightly, so you got hit.
Yeah, it's just it's way too precise. I'm just gonna stand in front of the tower instead.
Can I
I mean, you
Can
can't
I
disturb-
Look at
make
this image
a-
of this person, Spider-Man.
can I make a small suggestion, please? Can we try this for one pull? Just because I don't see why you can't do this. Can we not stand? No, I'm going to pull the boss here because I want to show you visually where it is, right? I'm not drawing
And
it
get
out,
ready,
but I'm
everyone, to pull. You can talk
Yeah.
while we're pulling.
Yeah, I'm going to pull. I'm going to do a countdown and then I'm going to show you. For the beginning of your opener. Okay, never mind. Can people stand here and bait it towards the corner? Like, is there a reason why we can't do this? 'Cause that would just make everything so much safer. Sure, you have to move a little bit further, but like,
Yeah, I think
it's
also
better
it's
than people
better.
dying.
You might leave the people in.
You won't.
Nah,
it's
if
only
they're
a
behind
about
you.
20-degree cone. It's not a big cone.
Tell me again, okay?
The tether side?
This
The
corner
tether
at the
person
marker.
is going to stand on the top right corner or the top left corner of the marker on whatever side they're on. Trust try it for this pull and we see if it's more safe.
I did that once. Like,
Okay. Tether players, get ready or you're coming up here in a second. Front corners of your marker.
I think whoever's left or right then be back to melee as well. There you go.
Yeah, that's clean. That's really good.
Break us out for God's sake!
Yeah, wait, I went to the other side.
bro.
Just
I
keep
did that
going.
too.
Don't run off.
The stacks then.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I must watch over all right.
Off.
In.
You have spread?
Red.
Spreads. Normal spread spots. I'll go front jet then.
I'm raising them.
To the depths of you.
Next is a stack with 2 people out.
Later, it's gonna be spread. Spread into pairs later.
Mix, get mixed out and go.
These bars are unbreakable.
Spread first.
Beautiful.
Who are these guys?
Yeah,
I
sorry.
think it is.
I have nothing here.
That's not what we wanted.
You should be bubbling those ultimates, by the way, I would assume.
Yeah, it's just not. I used it on the deep stack.
Is it ready for towers?
Ah, fair enough.
Powers
Dynamic
build
flush.
limit.
Yep. Later will be spread and then pairs. I'll call it again later.
Like this thing, the one,
Who was in the south?
but they all had one on.
No,
You just wait. You don't need to be immediately on it.
Wait out to the side, yeah. I don't view it.
You in front of me, Jay?
Gonna be spread.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, if it helps, identify where 3 is. I think 3 will always be in south. When you found 3, check
No, 3 was
if,
in north.
I think find 4, yeah. Like, you were right thinking, Heather, just 4.
yeah, just... No, wait, sorry.
What are you talking about?
She's... Identify where 2 is, okay? Where your 2 is, and go there. And then, when you found your 2, you wanna just make sure that 1 is not opposite of you.
It was
If it's
very
not
fine.
opposite... Yeah,
Can you
then you
step
just
out to the
step to the
side?
side and dodge 1, and then you step back into 2.
I'm not sure if it always is, but it has been every pull we've had.
I mean, we've not had one of the other configurations. I definitely know there is, so...
Yeah. Just identify 2 and then make sure, double check where 1 is, dodge 1 and move back into 2.
I operate the lips of Lady Athena's power.
So remember he's in the front of the marker now?
Yeah, front right and front left.
Break them out. In.
Special cells.
Good. Having fucking cooldowns. So
Wet. Like unto chains.
very happy he's
Yes,
got that
right.
right.
Can't see there's left.
Towers.
Over all right.
That's in or out. It's in. Spreads.
At the Aki, are you using bubble after this?
Yeah, I can.
No, I've got notification for this one.
Oh, okay.
Back middle.
Buffs.
Mitigation. Check your red markers.
It is going to be stack. Roll stacks.
DPS
Spread.
right. Oh, sorry, sir. Spread.
Spread.
I can raise him.
Raid wide toppers.
I'll reprisal.
I still have a few.
Oh, you rested the blade?
I just had immunity the game of the anyway.
Yeah, it just depends when you spawn.
What's the name? Danny?
Harasu.
Towers.
Nematoft.
What are you popping for this spell?
The limit cut?
Yeah.
Absolutely no. I'm just popping hat. We do need heals hat in between. I had him last time on a ball and it died, so we need a little bit of healing possible.
I'll pop Shadow Wall.
Moving.
Later, it is going to be spread and then pairs. They're ready to spread. Sorry, pairs.
Pairs.
Pairs then spread. Ben is with, or Head is with me at the front.
I think you're meant
What
to be
if-
Coco at the back, Bran, and Aki should be with me there.
Why the fuck was it on both on you?
I think. Wait, I'll just double check. I don't want to say without double check.
I saw it live.
I
and
told you
Head
that's
was
the
too
fucking
far, Head was
mechanic.
too
Yeah.
close.
Wait,
It's
that's
it
too
it
close.
snaps in early. Like it's
Oh, does it?
that's why it's fucked.
I'll just say my sprint. I'll say sprint.
That's the curse pattern. By the way.
Yeah.
No, come with me.
Oh, no.
Be right back.
How do you tell on that, like, pandemonic ray? How do you tell if it's, like, spread or... Because you can be both, right?
You get the debuffs right at the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah. It'll always there either be partners plus spread or spread plus partners. It'll
Yeah.
never be roll stacks.
Correct. So after your tower's
was
done,
not
you can
prepared for
kind
that
of hover around the line that you want to do your partner with. You'll be on the left side of... So what are you, Aki? H1.
Yeah.
So you can, after you've done your tower, you can just hover around this area of the room, dodging the
Yeah,
towers.
perfect.
Yeah, and then you either do the spread, which you would be stood around here, probably here, ish,
Yeah, like that.
and then
that
do
moment,
the pairs in the middle of the room,
Mm.
direct middle.
Okay, you take a position 3 or 4 for the spread, sir.
I honestly have no idea. I
you
thought
take
my
service back
stack
then?
was in the middle. Okay, so 3 is my spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this side of the room, it'll be 2.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Because we do
So-
DPS all on the rights there.
So my spread will be 2
Yep, and then you'll be meeting, if it's stack, you'll be meeting Bran here. Let's
on
see.
C. Okay.
If you want a visual reference, it's the 12th slide in the raid plan.
So who would I be with then with these?
With me.
Pair? Okay.
You just run to the middle of the room basically to meet your partner.
Yeah.
Right. And then if it's spread, I just stay out on the left.
Yeah. If it's spread, you can even go to the wall if you want to be really safe. You don't have to be in a specific spot, but just be prepared. Well, actually, no, don't, because it's going to be one after the other. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
3
well,
seconds. 3 seconds between each resolve.
yeah.
Ben, when you said you needed a heal between the hits, are you talking about only the tanks or everyone?
Yeah, just do everyone.
Just the tanks
Everyone's
need a-
everyone's
yeah,
took
if
damage
you-
there. Like you can
Yeah, yeah.
AoE. It's fine.
We basically need just a one little something because the time that I didn't get anything, like nothing didn't save me. You know, it was like about 35k. So it's like.
So if I give a regen to both hits, it's fine?
You might as well have expected Helios there after
Yeah.
the second
I did do
setup.
that.
Yeah.
I think just like it's just one small thing. We don't need like a huge lot of attention. Just something small, whether it's like an
Like a shield or
extra
something.
2 hits or something, or
Something like Holos should cover the entire duration of that mechanic as well, because it's 20 seconds. And if you pop it late enough, it probably covers the first mechanic at the end as well with the spreader stack.
Yeah, I also think we can shadow wall that header because there's another busted very soon after that we need it for. I don't think
Yeah, I'll just put Dark Mind and hope it's magical, I guess.
I think
It
Dark
is.
Mind TBN for you and me
Yeah.
just marking up.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't stack with you there, Jay. I was just sewing like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you were fine. I saw you were at the back, but you didn't make it. It's fine. Like, that's what we're progging, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Mnemonic Ray covers.
But why
like
did it come on? Why did it
two-
go on you, Ben?
Because
You were too
you
far.
were too slow to get there.
Okay, I'll
that's-
save sprint.
Yeah, that's the sprint one. I sprinted after
Just
2
always
anyway,
sprint
because
the
I got
third one,
the
yeah.
opposite. Yeah. When 2 hitters, I sprinted. 'cause
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
3 was on the opposite side.
Just ask you something. So if the Mnemonic Ray is facing, for example, towards the left, I have to basically go to B and then run all the way to the left again. If it's
Huh?
spread.
The pandemonic ray is after.
That's different.
Later.
That's way later.
We're looking at 12 and 13 at the moment. 14 and 15 are later.
Yeah, Ray and spread comes way later.
I think it's always spreads and pairs for this one, right? After the limit cup.
Yes, it is always partners and spread, or spread and partners.
Borders, right?
Yeah.
And then
Wait, didn't we
directly
just-
after that, the boss will cleave one half of the arena, and when
Yeah.
you stand on the other side.
I will pull.
You will go no further. I offer ignorance of Lady Athena's power.
Remember the new positions for the lasers.
It is so much better.
In.
That buff is brutal.
Yeah, that one tears me apart, huh?
Oh, the perfect uptime GCD. You didn't even lose anything.
Might try and man award that if it's on me, actually. Okay.
That's where I use Riddle of Earth. Just for reference.
Good personal spot.
Yeah. Towers after this.
I must watch over all life.
And it's in or out. In.
And cringe. I'm gonna stay on. You can be uneven, right?
Spread. Yeah, there you go.
You go fine.
Yeah, I'll go for him.
Oh, it interrupted, Mike.
Toppers and then shit things.
Gonna be rolls, then spread.
So DPS right.
Rolls, then spread.
These bars are unbreakable.
You guys might die. Oh, we have
I get neutral too.
Oh,
Oh,
that's because the...
Yeah, go Fox.
Ah, yeah. Okay, it wasn't on us three. Was I waiting for the damage to throw it back? And I was like, huh?
How did only me and Aki die? Is it because because I ran to his left basically and hit them with mine? I think that's what happened.
I think
hit Aki
we
with
got
mine.
hit by Jay's corpse as well or something.
Yeah, mine went off. It
Oh,
stayed on my body.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh, oops.
Okay.
I don't want an early pull.
I wanna try something with it. Just run Any questions?
Oh, so no reaction to that. When I'm on Black Region and I say I want to try something and I keep on Reaper.
I just want to try giving the bubble and give it up later when I need it.
Just not get caught the group that
Remember the new spot.
Triangle's beautiful. Pythagoras would be proud.
Out.
Tankbusters.
Special cells. Like unto change.
Supports go left and DPS go right.
Towers.
I must watch over all life.
It's in or out? Out.
Gotcha.
Spreads. I'll feint this instead.
Yep.
To the depths with you.
I'll add on this.
Mid and box. Later it is going to be spread and rolls.
DPS right.
Spread first.
These bars are unbreakable.
And stop.
I was slightly too close.
I'll get that.
We can
I'll make
recover,
it
we can recover, yeah.
Yeah, I can make an adjustment on this in the future. That's fine.
Yeah, you need to be quicker over here so I can actually fucking get to my position as well.
Okay, okay.
Because that was cut way too fucking close.
Buster.
Getting
Can you
I'll
unmute
just-
it?
Position there.
Yeah.
I have Swift.
I'll
don't
do
have
it.
any mana.
And then I'll bow capture headers, I'll take autos.
Got the addresses. No mana.
Powers.
I think stack first is just comfier their gauge, to be honest. Hog spreads.
It's not something that can happen every time though.
Over 2 Coco.
Here comes Thunder.
Oh,
Well, right. Entirely.
What the fuck?
Spread into pairs. Spread,
It's
pairs,
such a curse.
other side of it?
and pairs.
It's just this half of the room, you don't need to go anywhere really, and then you dodge the rays. Shoot across the room. Very easy.
Yeah, you need to also
Progress?
score 2 there, Rocky. If it's opposite of 3.
Oh, I just dropped it wrong. I thought that was the number 3 one going up then.
Oh,
Mine will fight way more annoying.
One more polo with them.
Go.
let's go. Half
Yeah,
an hour,
one more.
people are- Okay.
No, I need to
One more?
get some sleep.
Yep.
No math?
You will go no further.
Oh, that bubble missed the empty.
Yeah, I can't hit everyone because everyone's just scared.
You only miss the regen. You get the
Yeah,
mid.
you get the mid.
Okay. Don't matter then, really.
The initial mid application is massive now. You just
Yeah.
get the
It's just not showing in the effect.
I operate the limits of Lady Athena's power. A tangle of mortal awaiting death.
Remember, I've got a dot.
Yeah, I only had to give you one regen down here, okay?
Yeah, I'll cross if I have to.
Are you getting it?
Yeah, I got her.
Not me.
I'm going across.
Yep, you got it.
Shielding regen.
Freeze Volk. Towers. In or out? Out.
Big mid, Jay.
Spreads.
Please.
I'll go.
I'll just keep healing him.
Thank you.
What's going on here?
Afterwards, it is going to be rolls, then spread.
DPS right.
Rolls,
Down
then
near the
spread.
red, please, first. Well, there. Stay engaged. Okay.
It's very quick, by the way.
Raid right.
Just as long as you hug that left wall, Jay, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I might just start doing that with you.
Yeah. It's just, it is very quick.
You're always going to have more room for spreads there as well, so I'm not going to be there if it's stacked
That's
first.
it's nothing to do with you. I mean, it's just that we got 3 seconds to get from there to. It's not even 3
Top of
seconds.
the top one.
Yeah, like if we're doing it there, like we just just stick to the wall, Jay,
Yeah.
and it's completely fine.
Later,
Yeah.
it is going to be spread, then partners. Spread into pairs later.
Yeah, you fucked.
Spread.
Your left side of room. Alright. I'm your pair.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, you are off tank, right?
Oh, Jay was my team.
Or Staraki, you can
Dodge
always
lasers.
on the demarker for spreads and then just run between B and B.
Raid right.
Fence. I'll give you audible.
Raising header.
I think it's tank towers next, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Tank,
Oh,
tank
and,
buster.
I
It's tank
can't-
buster and a tower. I'll stand with you for a hit. Yeah, you shouldn't have given me that essential big.
One as well for you.
Now it's tank busters. Knockbacks.
I need the shield.
I'll stand in this one.
No, head is up. Head is
No,
up.
head is up.
We're good.
Yeah.
Take on, guys. Go fight.
I need to look up a position for that. Holy shit.
Same again, DPS right, tanks healers left.
It's repeated.
No,
Forgotten
slightly
what
different.
comes
I mean, next is the Ray. Oh,
No,
just
next
spreads
week.
like normal?
Out. Normal spreads.
Mickey, where are you going?
Now it's the raid.
Towers.
Whoa.
Now we're dead.
It'll be rolls, then spread.
So it's not.
In out.
Alright, that one's the one where I just got left.
That's a good pull to end on now. We can discuss what's coming up next before tomorrow then.
I will have to look up some shit for that tower shit because it's tilting so hard.
I gave you a regen during Lim's got there, Ben. I was okay.
Yeah, that. Wait, the limit cut. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I survived that comfortably that time.
With it being Friday tomorrow, people okay to do 7 till 10:30? Or is that okay? Like an extra 30 minutes on the end?
I mean, this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because how much more of the fight do we have? I think the last, I don't want to say it, but I think the last 20% is essentially free. I think the last hard mechanic is Hallowed Head thing. When's the Hallowed Head thing compared to
Harrowing
earlier
Hell
markets?
is.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
is
I
the
think-
roll stacks with the half rum cleave. That's the PF
Yeah.
wall because they can't do the spread in the stack or stack in the spread. Most people just die in the healer LB3 to get through it. And then after that, it is... I forget.
Okay,
But-
depends on how much, sorry,
It's
I wanna
the
get- so
Harrowing
depends on how
Hell
much,
on the platforms. The tether and the stacks. And you do each platform. It's DPS right, tanks healers left.
Oh, that's
You
easy
get a
to roll,
tether.
right?
You get a one person. It's random tether, so you don't go to your DPS. Don't just go run to your
You go
right
to
side.
where you're
Wait for your
tethered
tether.
to,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. You go to where you're tethered to, and then after that, it's probably a raid wide or some shit, and then it's the one in the middle.
I guess if everyone just watches the last part of the fight on the video.
It would be helpful because we've explained literally every mechanic today. It feels like
Yeah.
actually not many people have actually watched anything. If I'm being
Okay,
honest.
7 till 10:30 tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, if people want to.
Yeah, I posted
Like-
POVs.
Okay, I'm enough. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I posted POVs